Now we go.
Yours, what you telling me?
Fuck that house now. I'm back. To the top, I'ma make it. Niggas just can't take it. To the top, I'ma make 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 it.
You know what it is. We back in this rage. I'm with Chubbs. All you gotta say is a win is a win is a win. Say it, Rage. A win is a win is a win is a win. Win. That's all we got.
Yo, just show the. We see what you're doing. Just show the logo. Just show the logo. Just show the logo.
No, I was putting on my hood, bro.
Yeah, Rage want to debut his show that hoodie though, bro. Show that hoodie.
Oh, Deshaun Watson to the Browns. Let's go. It's good to be a Browns fan. It's good to be a Browns fan.
If you a Browns fan watching, congrats y'all though. What's good, yo? Win is a win. Ugly win against the Blazers. If you're joining us right now, make sure you guys hit that like button. Hit the like button.
Turn on the post notice so you never miss when we go live or miss a video. You know, never miss.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back in here. I know it's a Friday night. If you're joining us right now, let me answer the chat. What's good, chat? D Wilson. Hey, D Wilson. I'm in here. What's good, bro? Jamal Clemens. Hey, what's up? John Cummings. Yo, John Cummings. Cypher. Yeah, we won. But what cost? Brendan. What's good? Tiamet. Hey, Brian Sealy. Prime Axel. Hey, Prime Axel. People Hernandez. Hey, People Hernandez. What's up? Callaway. Hey, a dub's a dub. Samuel Hong. What's good, Samuel Hong? Brendan. Jaleo Smith. And Jason Flores. What's good, Jason Flores? Donovan Sales Jr. Hey, Global Way Trent. And one more round. Chat's going fast. Okay. Hope. And Isaac. What's good, Isaac? What's good? Yeah, so, oh my God. This game just gave you the it didn't feel it's a good win, but it just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't, that little pit in your stomach. It's just like
it doesn't feel like a win. It was so sloppy and it looked bad. I'm watching before the game starts. I'm looking at the starting lineup. Who is this? Who is that? Oh, I know who that is. Justice Winslow. And then who is that? Drew Eubanks. Who is Drew Eubanks?
We were getting killed by Drew Eubanks. I believe. Hey, Justice Winslow and Ben McLemore was killing us.
Bro, Justice Winslow is so annoying on defense, but nice job missing those 3 free throws. Good job.
And what was that point guard's name? The Williams kid. He was just frying us up. He just came out of nowhere, like when we
names, just complete no names, bro. But let's start in the first quarter. So the first quarter we led 34-33. KD actually started off hot in the first quarter. He had 13. He was 4-5. Josh Hart had 10 on 4 for 7, and then Seth with the big welcome back game. Seth Curry had 3 threes in that first quarter.
He said ankle soreness. What? Ankle soreness?
He just had. He was getting those wide open looks in that first quarter because the KD teams saw the other game. They saw that Mavs game and saw how good the double team was going against KD. So he just had so many open looks in that first quarter. But our defense was not good in that first quarter. Our defense was not good. Again, the Blazers was going on runs. Halftime came again. Second quarter, defense was very lackadaisical. We were just making too many turnovers. I think we had 9 turnovers at the half. Like, we had 19 points off turnovers. It was just very, very lackadaisical basketball, sloppy. The defense was not good. We came like, it's like we weren't prepared to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Blazers were just out. They just out effort us. You know what I'm saying? We had effort. We didn't put enough effort in that first half.
We thought it was going to be a cakewalk. And Nash mentioned it in this post. It was bad in the first quarter. I'm going to mention, like, when you said that Seth Curry was getting wide open, but they were not playing any paint defense. Like, Drummond was eating that first quarter.
Yeah. And also by halftime. Okay, so halftime, the Nets trailed the Blazers 75-62. Very bad defense. Ben McLemore had 15 off the bench. KD had 22 at halftime, but he had like 4 turnovers. And overall, we had 9 turnovers for 19 points. Now, the Blazers did a good job in the early first half. They were attacking Drummond off that pick and roll. Drummond, they couldn't stop Drummond in the paint because Drummond was eating in the paint. They had nobody to guard him.
They had the other end. They had Drew Eubanks. He's about 210 pounds.
On the other hand, the Drummond was getting cooked on that pick and roll. They just kept switch hunting.
Lakers Drummond on defense once again.
They were switch hunting him, and he was getting killed on that glass. But when Claxton came in,
he's so lost. Like every time Drummond, like if you put Drummond into a pick and roll situation or even a pick and pop situation, he's gonna hurt you. But like you were about to hop on Claxton, like Claxton's just like he's so perfect. He's so perfect.
It's like we saw immediate difference. Like the Blazers went on a run when Drummond was in, and then as soon as Clax came in, the defense go to 100, and then we make a run. Every time it was like the switch of the centers. Drummond comes in, we kind of go down. Claxton comes in, the defense goes up, we go on a run. So it's like it was a weird dynamic between like Drummond and Claxton playing both of them. Third quarter came. That's when we saw the KD. KD lit up the third quarter. He had 14 points in that third quarter. He had 36 points on 11 for 15 shooting. Goran had 10 assists. He did a good job of playmaking in that quarter. In that third quarter, we went on a 33-12 run. Again, KD just went crazy in that third. He just got to his spots. He got to his spots at will, and then also he was hitting threes too. He hit a couple threes, got to his mid range, and again, Bruce Brown. Oh, I gotta show love to Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown in that third quarter too. His defense, scoring off getting steals, scoring off the turnovers. This is Bruce Brown's 8th straight game with double digits, 8 straight games with double figures. So Bruce Brown, congrats to Bruce Brown. I think he has.
We are giving out apology forms. I've signed it. The whole panel signed it. A lot of people in the Discord signed it. We're giving out apology forms for Bruce Brown.
The whole panel has signed it. Bruce Brown, like, oh my, like, if you like, you can. He gets the underrated player of the game for me. Just underrated because we know Seth Curry played well, but like he was just like. Bruce Brown's just been that. He's so key. He pushes the pace. He gets steals. He plays defense. There's never a possession where he's not playing with effort.
Yeah, we got to show Bruce love because, like I said, this is his 9th straight game with double-digit figures. He made a huge impact in this game. Third quarter and the fourth quarter. Like I said, we went on that 33-12 run in that third quarter. So the fourth quarter came, and we had that little lead. What was the lead at the fourth quarter? Oh, the fourth quarter came, and that's when we saw the Seth show. KD went to the bench in the fourth quarter.
The Seth Masterclass.
We saw the Seth Masterclass in the fourth quarter. He was just hitting threes. Again, pull-up threes, corner threes, any type of three. Seth was hitting fadeaway threes. Seth was going crazy.
Contested three, bro. He's sitting down. He's hitting the three-pointer like.
Yeah, Seth was getting buckets, bro. And in that fourth quarter, he gave us a big lead. He gave us good minutes because KD got extended rest. Seth was carrying that beginning of that fourth because KD got an extended rest. Let me read the super chat. Thank you, Easy Money OJ. He said no sense of urgency to start out these games is concerning, and that's on Nash. A little worried about KD. I don't think he attempted a shot in the fourth. That's a good super chat, bro. I'm not sure if did KD attempt a shot. I know he had foul shots, but I don't know if he attempted. That's a good question.
The one thing I'll say about that, the no sense of urgency is definitely very concerning, but I don't know if that's necessarily on Nash. But I feel like sometimes like the reason why I can kind of like agree with that though on Nash is like sometimes as a coach you have to be like, yo, play with effort. Like, what are you guys doing? Like,
But to add on to that, you really got to look at the players in that first half. What player really played good? Yeah. Like, what player genuinely played good to the point where you can say, you know what, he was kind of carrying us in that first half? Because everybody played like ass in that first half. There was nobody Steve Nash.
Facts. KD had 22, but he had so many turnovers. It was bad. And like I said, we were down bad at halftime. And we have like nobody on our. He's speaking of like sense of urgency. We have nobody on our team that can just be like, you gotta have that one guy on the team that just
that energy.
What the you doing? Get up, like that guy that give you that energy and like hold your jersey, like that Draymond kind of energy guy. Like, yo, what are we doing? Everybody step up. Like I don't feel like we don't really have that guy to like slap us and be like, yo, play hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just all look lackadaisical in this game. It was just like no energy at all until the third quarter run. Of course. So the fourth quarter came again. Seth was hitting that fourth quarter. KD came back in. This is where it got a little tricky. I think the Blazers made a run. Now we led 117-109 with 4 minutes left. KD had 36. Seth had 25. Cam got in, and Cam had a quick 11. But the thing with Cam, it was like he would get to the basket, and then Blazers would just run back at him and score on him. Like they would score immediately. Kemba get a layup, he run back on defense, and then whoever like Eubanks or whoever the Blazers guards are would just drive right at him and get a layup. So it was like, I'm like, bro,
he was cooking both ways. He was cooking and getting cooked. Like,
he was
cooking
and getting cooked. He was on the both sides.
It went both ways. He was on both.
It went both ways.
Both ways.
Yeah. So that 4-minute mark. Hold on, read the super chat. Thank you, Midnight. He said, should Bruce Brown get the most improved award? I would put his name in there. But the thing is, like, it was only half. It was half the season. That's the thing. It was half the season where we saw. Well, actually, as soon as that man left, Bruce did like. Bruce has been amazing.
We really got to do an award show for this team at the end of the year. Like, we're gonna have best role player, best old geezer, which is like all the old players, who's the best out of all of them. So like Rocket, LMA, like who? Like, you can put Patty in there too because he's like over
disappointing. Most
disappointing. The best old geezer is bad footy. That's definitely should be an award, bro.
Class clown, that should be one. Like who's probably the goofiest one on the team? That's a good idea.
That's hilarious. Somebody said Brown getting that bag. Yeah. I saw Jay's tweet. Jay was like, "Yo, we got to give Bruce Brown, the 15th man, that bag." I was like, "What?" He went from the 15th man to get in the bag.
You know what? You know who else is winning me over? Claxton. You know what? He's playing like this. I don't see why we don't. I don't see why he does not get an extension.
All I gotta say is that AJ was trying to tell y'all. He was trying to tell y'all. He said
Clax, bro. I'm in team Clax. Like Clax hurt me a little bit with the Harden post, but when he did what he did to Harden that the Philly game, the way he played against him, I was like, there we go, Clax. You got me back on because I was like, well, what are you doing, Clax? And then he dogged Harden. I think he blocked a couple shots. He like donked. He scored on him.
Layups on him, bro. Like
layups on him.
Sometimes
now, if he can stay healthy for like 5 games, that would be cool. But
he's staying healthy. And I mean, but my thing was like people would say like he would dunk the ball and just kind of like be in that moment and just kind of like he'd be a little hyper and just want to get back on defense. Now like. I feel like there's points in the game where you need someone to be like that because like it just kickstarts something. Yeah. And if someone's getting hyped, the bench is getting hyped, and the bench is getting hyped. That's gonna help. That's gonna help the players. Thanks. Help with the motivation.
Yeah, this is like I said, this is the second straight game. The game I went to, Clax made a great offensive rebound. I got the crowd hype. To like the go ahead. He had a rebound that put us up one. I think it was the one before the KD shot, and then the Spencer shot happened. But Clax, and in this game, again the Goran Dragic makes a crucial turnover. Clax gets an offensive rebound, another great clutch offensive rebound, and then I think we just played the foul game after that Goran turnover. Am I right? Am I bugging? Or that's how it went, right?
So after that Goran turnover, what even happens? No, I don't even.
Yeah, I'm trying to let me look at the
Goran turnover, and it did result in either a Blazers 2 or a.
Oh, okay, I got it. It was. Goran turnover at 48 seconds, 117, 122. Okay. Josh Hart makes a free throw. It's 118, 122. Chris Dunn enters the game. Bruce Brown misses a floater. 122, 119. Clax offensive rebound makes tip shot 124, 119. That's at 21 seconds. That was at 21 seconds.
He sealed that. If he would have missed that tip, we really could have been in trouble. If he would
have missed we would have been screwed. Yeah. If he missed that, we would have been screwed.
Oh, and it was the Blazers. So Chris Dunn would have had a half court shot against us, and
what was that? What was that one dude that has like the pin in his hair that was just frying us on every board? He would have got some bullshit.
Watch this no.
Look at just Drew Eubanks just hitting up.
I don't even know any of these guys. The only people I knew was Macklemore and Josh Hart. Like I didn't know any of these guys who was killing us, bro.
These are not real people on this Blazers.
I was like, who are these people killing us?
These are actual AIs, bro. Like these are not real These are not real players. These are actual. These are 2K AIs, bro. These are 65 overalls.
Yeah, let me read this super chat. Thank you, Callaway, for the super chat. She says, Katie needs Seth on the floor at all times because that's how we lost our last one. K gets doubled. We need a guy that can get you 20 a night. Yeah. Without us,
Seth low-key would have won us that Mavericks game.
Yeah, without a floor, without an offensive threat or a shooter or space, you can just double team Katie. Like they double team Katie like it was AAU nationals, bro. Like it was some AAU stuff.
I got it. And the thing is, like, but everyone's gonna be on Patty or whatever. But like Patty cannot be our only floor spacer. That's why you need Seth Curry. That's why Seth was so crucial that last game, or us not having him, because like there's just so many points where we just have no offense. Seth Curry proved to you that. Well, if Katie's getting doubled, well, I'm here. So he's so consistent. Like I don't know if there's been a game where he was really like, yo, Seth, like why are you missing every shot? Like I don't think there's been a game like that this year.
Yeah, even just a guy that can get us an offensive bucket, a consistent offensive bucket. Like we don't have like a mid-range guy that can get like
the floor. Like you just need a floor spacer. Like it's so crucial. Like you can't just if you play James Johnson, Seth Curry needs to be on the court.
Yeah. Just he needs some type of spacing when because Katie's, like I said, these doubles are not going to stop at home. Katie's going to keep getting doubled, but now teams are going to have to respect. They seen what Seth just did. He had 7 threes tonight. They see what he just did. Like they're not going to double Katie as hard because they started doubling Katie in that first, but the Blazers went back to the zone. They were like, whoa, Seth is going crazy. So they just went back to the zone. They just went zone on us. Let me read some comments. Yeah, so Nick Claxton makes that tip in, and then Katie hit free throws, Seth hit free throws, and then the game was over. Then if you're joining us right now, we just beat the Blazers 128-123. A win is a win is a win. Ugly win, but a win is a win, and we needed this. Yeah.
Doesn't show in the standings, baby. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Shout out ballers. Yeah, Kitty had 38. Yeah, he had 38. What's up, people? Hernandez. He said, "What is up with the Suns? Probably going to finals. Suns probably going to finals." Yeah. Brendan said, "Any news on Ben Simmons update after epidural?" Nash. We all saw Nash. Nash was capping in his press conference. He was kind of avoiding,
bro.
He was like, "Wait, what? Pain? What?"
Bro,
he was.
Bro, he needs to find new people to lock for him because he's running out of ideas at this point. It doesn't make no sense. He's like, what? He had pain? Oh, I say it ain't so. Like, yes, he had. Oh
bro, it's like bro didn't know that. Like he said, he got an MRI. Well, yeah, he did get an MRI. What's clean to you? Like, what's clean? Like,
yeah, what's the definition of clean to you? Yeah, like what does he
like Nash? Did it look good or not?
Does he think exactly? Was there any form of tension or any form of like where he's getting the pain from?
By clean, respond with, "Oh, he had a strain in his back." There you go. That tells you if the shit was clean.
I was gonna say, so yeah, Nash was like, Christian Winfrey was like, "Well, did his MRI come back clean?" And I'm like, "Clean." And Nash was like, "Clean? What does clean mean?" I'm like, "Bro, come on, Nash."
What is clean?
Nash, he's capping, but the update is it's not looking good for Ben. That's all I gotta say. It's not looking good for Ben, but
not pleasing.
It's not looking good for Ben, but there's still a little leeway that he'll come back. There's a little hope that he'll come back.
So it doesn't like before it after the epidural. We really don't know how it is right now, but like before it was not good. It was not good. Like he was not coming back anytime soon. The epidural, we'll see. You'll see in the coming days on how we'll get but we don't know right now.
Go ahead,
well,
Chuck.
okay, let's clarify because we did have Dr. S on last night. I mean, not last night, but the other, I think Wednesday.
Wednesday night. Yeah, great job by the way. I love that stream.
Yeah. So Dr. S basically put it: if this shot works out, Ben begins the ramp up period and he comes back, in which was the original or what is the timeline of April 5th or 6th, and if it doesn't. At most, surgery, he's shut down for the season. Those are the two alleys we get.
Yeah. Worst case scenario is surgery.
The worst case scenario is surgery.
Yeah, worst case scenario is surgery. All we can hope for is this epidural shot that they just injected in Ben's back. Hopefully, it just relieves the pain. Mm-hmm. Then, like, after that, he's going to have to, again, ramp up. Then, after the ramp up, then we'll see if he can actually play in a game. That's the best case scenario to see if
and then like you hope the pain is cured for a little bit, and then obviously he said it comes back, so you got to make a decision in the off season what you want to do.
Yeah. This is just frustrating, bro. Shout out to Callaway. She said we still screwed. Raps lost and Cavs won. We about to play in Toronto. I want to play in Cleveland. Fourth playing. Also, mandate is staying. So Toronto won tonight? Or Toronto lost? Toronto lost, the Cavs won. So how many does that even affect our standings? We're just still in 8th.
Okay. All right, so we're still 8th. I have the all right, so the standings right now are we're 2.5 games behind the Toronto Raptors.
For 7.
The Raptors are a game behind the Cavs. And that's just really it.
Okay. Damn, we needed the Cavs to lose tonight. We needed the Cavs to lose.
We needed the Cavs to lose, and we also needed to win Wednesday's game.
Right. Yeah. Once that would have been perfect, but unfortunately, we're the Nets. Nothing's easy.
Yeah. Too bad. Of course, Spencer didn't. What he just wants to make a 3 at the last second. Now he wants to make a 3.
Y'all gotta look at it like this. If we genuinely wanted a say in how our playoff series wanted to go, we really should not have lost 11 games in a row. That, 11, especially with how competitive the East was this year. That's basically suicide for any form of an easy playoff route.
Yeah.
So now it's like we really have no choice, and it's going to be a really difficult playoff route, no matter where we get on the play-in standing. Because honestly, I do think what just happened tonight, we're kind of the 6th seed is kind of just we kind of have to win outright most of the time.
We're literally 4.5 games behind. Yeah. Or no, 3.5.
We're getting close to the end, y'all. It's very close to the end. Shout out Saint. Saint said, I talked with Scoop B yesterday. He said his people told him Ben is going to be ready to play soon. Guess we will see. That's some positive news. I'm here for it. Maybe the epidural kind of worked. Maybe the epidural worked, and Ben's on his way back.
I'm not gonna lie. We low key have a tough 3-game schedule coming up.
That is, it's a crazy. We can
Jazz, Grizzlies, Heat.
We can arguably lose all 3 of those.
Yeah, but I will say the good thing about the Grizzlies and Heat game is that we will have Kyrie for both of those games.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have Kyrie for that game. Yeah. Shout out Real Parody. What's good, bro? Like Saint was saying, Scoop, we did have some conflicting reports, because I saw Scoop B's report about Ben coming back soon, and then Woj and Ramona Shelburne were like, no, he had his epidural, he's not going to be back.
And then Nash, you're getting nothing.
And then Nash, he's like, what? MRI? What's the MRI?
Yeah,
like,
Nash,
come on, Nash.
You just get him trying to play stupid.
No, but he said Ben got an MRI, but he said it so nonchalantly, like it just didn't matter. Like
he was like, how was his MRI? He's like, what do you mean clean? What's clean? MRI?
Was it clean? Was it clean?
Yeah, was it clean?
And then Nash said, "What is clean to you, bro? Is his back hurt or not? What does he have a strain? Like,
yo, Nash really be capping, bro. Bro, don't listen. Yo, everybody in the chat, when you listen to Steve Nash, just don't take any of his words for like 100%. You just gotta keep it with a clear mind. You know what I'm saying? Because he be capping, bro. Like capping.
We need to clarify. For anybody that genuinely wants to look for Steve Nash for genuine information, please don't. This man is definitely taking classes, and trying to dupe your opponent, and he is very bad at it. Or he's either very good because we can never get a clear answer, or he's just very bad when we really just need a direct answer, and he's just doing the most. So it's yet to be determined if he's really good at it yet.
No, he's definitely really bad.
Yeah,
it's definitely really bad.
Shout out Yonko. He said you was in the hospital, Yonko, man. Hopefully you're better, bro. Glad to see you're back, bro. He's a liar. Shout out Callaway.
Welcome back.
He's a lie coach. He's a lie
coach.
Yeah, W, bro. W.
Welcome back.
If you're joining us right now, we just beat the Blazers in a close game with the Blazers. That just sounds crazy.
Shitty victory.
That sounds crazy. A close game with the Blazers.
And the worst win you'll ever watch ever.
Yeah. So we got the Ben update, which is basically who knows, and he's going through his epidural. Some people are saying he's coming back. Some people are saying he's. I've seen a couple reports. He's done for the season or stuff like that. But all we can do right now,
he'll only play the remaining 2 games.
Yeah, all we can do right now is just pray. Right, this nation, all we can do right now is pray that Ben will be ready by the playoff time. You know, that's all we can do right now, and just hope because that back thing is tough. You know,
let's have this discussion. If knock on wood, let's hope not. But if it does come to it, where we're left for no choice, and we do have to shut down Ben for the season and make sure that back gets truly right. Does it already impact how we go about our playoffs?
Yes. Well, if the Kyrie thing doesn't work out, then I think we're screwed. But if the Kyrie thing works out, I still think we have a chance to go to the finals. A chance.
Yeah, in my opinion, if the Kyrie thing doesn't work, we lose in general. Like, even if Simmons comes back, we lose.
Yeah. Oh, you think even with Simmons and KD?
Simmons and KD, like, the thing is, like, you don't even know how that's going to work out.
Yeah, that's true. No. I was saying if Simmons' back is done and Kyrie's full time and it's full time Kai and full time K, then I'm taking that to the chip.
I still feel like even though I feel like you should still try to win, like you shouldn't just play it off and just say fuck it. But I feel like no matter if you have Ben, if you have Kai, whatever the scenario is, you try to win out. But obviously, like in the different scenarios, you probably at a worse, you can be at a worse chance to win.
I say like I said, if Ben is out and that mandate is still there, it's gonna be so tough. I think we could still get to at least the second round with just KD Dolo, but it's gonna be like a war for KD. There's gonna be so much pressure on KD.
The thing is with KD Dolo, that's like that, and you're gonna play a tough team in the first round. So I don't even know.
Exactly. You could play KD Dolo.
The thing is, we got to worry about the play-in.
Well, KD wouldn't be Dolo. It would be KD Dolo at home and then Kyrie there away. So it's just like it's weird. Like we would have to basically win games with like
now. And the defense, you're not going to get calls because you're in the playoffs. Yeah. And two, the defense is going to be even more annoying. You're going to go up against better coaches.
You could go 2-0 with Kyrie because of the first two games will be on the road, and then you 2-0, and then like the home games will lose, and then it'll be like a game 6. Away, Kyrie will probably win, and it's just like a weird like.
But we all know how we went 2-0 before.
Yeah. I don't know. It could work though. I'm not gonna lie. You think halftime Kai could get us? Like, you think we could like figure that out?
Ben or no Ben?
No. Halftime Kai and KD with no Ben. Do you think we can get through the run?
I just don't know. Like what if KD has a bad game? You're fucked.
Yeah.
At home.
Game, we're screwed.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, you say you play an away game and someone has a bad game, like that's tough.
Oh yeah, we cannot lose away. We cannot lose. That's the thing. Like, will we have a halftime Kai in the playoffs? You cannot lose away.
Even if you have to win every road game. If you only win one and you lose one, you're already at a disadvantage. Yeah. If you lose one if you lose one away game, you're already at a disadvantage.
Yeah. Shout out Jordan. Every series gonna go 7 games. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Every series might go 7 if we have the halftime Kai and KD.
We're gonna be in the prime of being a Nets fan. We're gonna get massive. We're gonna get so far, and we're gonna get massively heartbroken. Yeah, massively.
Yeah.
We just can't have anything nice.
Make sure you guys hit that like button. Can we get to 200 likes? Good win. Like I said, win is a win. Saint is in COVID protocols. He has COVID. He has C-19. So prayers to Saint. He's not on probation.
That's hilarious. He's on probation.
He's on probation, yo. I don't say my boy is on probation. He's in the protocols. He's in protocols. Somebody said so. Don't need Ben. Need Kyrie. Ben is a bonus. Yeah, Ben is a bonus. Ben is a bonus at this point. He's a bonus. But we need Kyrie full more than we need Ben right now. I'm not gonna lie. We need Kyrie full more than we need Ben. Because the Ben thing, that back issue, bro, like that's just tough, bro. Like I know, like you can't move on that back, bro.
It's so besides your knee, the back is probably the worst part of it, and the worst body part to injure.
It's the worst, bro, because you cannot like that is almost every. That's like the kneecaps and your back is the most important thing in basketball, most likely, bro. And you're like hamstring. Those are like the 3 like things you cannot like. It cannot be messed up because those things like, bro.
Especially with them being so young, man. Oh my gosh, and like Dr. S, like you catch it, like he said, epidural. Like old ladies get epidurals.
Yeah. Let me read again. If you guys didn't watch last stream, like I said, Charles and Rage had a great stream with Dr. S. He explained it even more about Ben's back. But let me read what shout out to Dr. Patel. Dr. Patel DM'd me, and this is what he said about Ben's epidural. He said, it's definitely not great. It confirms that this is likely a problem where a nerve root is being irritated by a disc. Rather than just plain old muscular back pain, the injection certainly could help, but he still need time to rest and then wait for it to ramp up, meaning his chances of a regular season return go down. Worst case scenario is surgery if it doesn't get better after the injection. So again, that's basically kind of what Dr. S was saying. That's Dr. Patel. Shout out Dr. Patel.
So basically, we really have to rely on getting a report from Nash that Simmons is feeling better eventually.
Yeah. Nash has to stop capping and just tell us what's going on for real.
Like, bro, like Nash, you're telling me you don't know how Ben's feeling, bro? Ask him. Ask him, how are you doing, Ben Simmons? Do you feel good? Back okay?
Yeah, it's like, how do you not know how he's feeling?
That's literally all you have to do as a coach. Like, all you have to do is ask him if he doesn't feel good. If he doesn't feel good, okay, say it. Ben Simmons does not feel. He hasn't felt any change. Okay, well then we have a reason to panic, but at least we know.
Yeah. Yeah, and you don't gotta hide the fact that Ben is like how he's feeling. You could just keep it straightforward. Yo, Ben is feeling good. He's on his way back. That's it. That's all you gotta say. Ben is feeling good. You don't have to say when. You don't gotta say a date. Just say Ben is feeling good. He's on his way back.
That's literally all you have to do. Is Dr. S a real doctor? Dr. S literally sent me, AJ, and everyone on the podium his doctor.
Yeah, Dr. S is a real doctor. Don't play with Dr. S's name. He is a legit doctor. He sent the first time we met him. Rage was like, I told Rage, I was like, make sure he's a real doctor, and he sent Rage his medical. What he sent you? His medical form? No, his medical certificates and medical diplomas.
His medical certificate, like
his diplomas. He's a real doctor. He's not no fake doctor, bro. Why would we bring a fake doctor up here, bro? We wouldn't do that.
Why would we do that?
Yeah. He's a real doctor.
The comments were really getting on him the last stream. I'm like, yo,
why were they coming at him like that?
He's giving y'all vital information.
No, I'm not gonna lie. It was straight trolls.
Bro, because like the terms he was using, some of the medical terms he was using, like half the chat don't even know what that means, and they're talking about he's not a real doctor. Like he was using some like dichotomy of the lacotomy, this and that words, and I was like, whoa, I don't know what this means.
Bro did not stutter once. Like I can't.
Yeah, and then the chat was like, he's not a real doctor. They don't even. You guys don't even know what a L disc or whatever he was saying. Dr. S was saying about Ben's back. Y'all don't even know what that means.
Do you know what a disc in your back is?
Yeah, y'all were capping, bro. Made in Brooklyn, shout out to you, bro. He said, I think Mayor Adams is too worried about the city being sued for firing unvaxxed city employees to rescind the employee mandate in time to help us. Ooh, I mean, he's gonna get sued regardless. So I don't think it's not about being sued, because trust me, the city's gonna get sued regardless. I think it's just more about him trying to prove his point. I think like he's just being petty. He's being petty about it right now. Like he's trying to prove a point. It's not about no lawsuit. I don't think it's about a lawsuit. But what's your opinion on that? On
at this point,
Eric Adams.
Dude's a bozo. Like there's not much we even need to discuss about.
Yeah, I think it's more about, because like I said, he literally 2 days after KD called him out, not even a day, 24 hours after KD called him out about being an attention whore, this man went on TikTok, bing bong, follow me on TikTok, like, bro, come on, bro, like
he's fucking bing bonging on his TikTok and getting rage, like, bro, like and like trying to be funny, bro. It's not funny, bro. You're not funny.
It's not funny, bro.
Like I promise, like, no one laughed.
No one's laughing. No one's laughing. Look at this. You got a raisin. You look like a milk dud. No one is laughing at you. You know what I'm saying? It's not even that. Like
it's literally not funny. Like it's not funny
like
at all.
Erica Adams.
No one even smiled. No one even chuckled. Like no one.
Erica Adams. You just if you're a Knicks fan, just say that, Erica Adams. Just say that. You know what I'm saying? Like he's holding a grudge. Just say that, bro. He's holding a grudge, bro. He's holding a grudge. Yeah, Erica Adams will not get a second team. Yeah,
bro.
He's not. Bro. If we win, he's not coming to the parade. He's not coming to the parade. He's not. He's not invited in Brooklyn. He's not invited to Clay's. He's not welcomed anywhere in Brooklyn.
No, not even.
Facts.
Bro, you look like a dried up prune, bro. Get him off the screen, bro. Get him off the screen.
Eric Adams, you're not sanctioned in Brooklyn, bro. You cannot come to Clinton Hills, Best Eye. You'll be good in Williamsburg because that's the hippie. But you anywhere else in Brooklyn, you're not sanctioned, bro.
I don't even think he's good in Williamsburg.
Update on Seth Curry. He said he's had an ankle problem for about a month now.
Oh, that's concerning. Why though?
He said it's.
Has he been playing through it though?
It definitely seems like it.
I'm not gonna hold you, Seth. What you call it? Like he looked good, but like he didn't look as crisp as like the first night we saw him. Like the handle was a little, maybe because he's just rusty, but it didn't look as crisp. The handle and the coming off screens, just it looked kind of like, giddy, like gimpy, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Maybe it's just, again, maybe the ankle is really a problem for him. So it is concerning, bro.
I mean, I have heard it was like this is also it's not new to him. Like he's been dealing with this all his career. I don't know how true that is, but I'm still worried. Like it's bad enough. Like that's another shooter with ankle problems we got to worry about.
Like it's another thing with ankle problems that anything can flare up at any moment. anything.
Yeah.
Anything like shin splints. Shin splints can totally kill you.
Shout out Javon Isaac. He said, I work in the hospital in New York City. Boy, I could tell you stories that doesn't hit the news. Yeah, man. There's a lot of stuff that people don't know about, man. And that shout out to you, bro. Erica Adams, somebody said it's definitely about the lawsuits. It is. He's gonna get sued regardless, though. It's not like because the vaccine people lost their jobs because of this mandate, and now it's lifted. So it's
but it would be worse though, because you're gonna be like, well, you fired me for having you fired me for not having the vaccine, but these guys can play and they don't have it. What makes sense?
It adds on to it, but I'm saying like he's still gonna get sued though. Like it's not like the private sector right now is keeping him from getting sued. He's gonna get sued regardless.
You shouldn't even worry about that. You're the fucking mayor, bro.
Yeah. No, that's facts. I'm just saying, like, the private sector is not what's preventing him from getting sued. He's gonna get sued because, like I said, people lost their jobs. They took a shot and they lost it. Or people didn't take a shot and lost their jobs. And now the mandate is lifted. Literally, there's no mandate. You can walk into any building right now, no vaccine card, no mask, and you can go anywhere right now in New York City with that. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, man. So I think he's gonna get sued regardless. He's a police. Oh, he's 12? I see the chat say he's 12. Yeah, he's 12.
Yeah, he used to be a cop.
Yeah, he's 12. He's 12. He gets no mention. He said Eric Adams gets no biddies.
Does he have a wife?
Oh, I don't think so. Nah, he doesn't have a wife because he want to be on TikTok. Like you said, he wouldn't be on TikTok like bing bonging.
But imagine bing bonging, bro. Like you're not funny.
Yeah, man.
At all.
But yeah, who play next?
The Jazz on Monday.
Yeah, I'd say we lose that one.
Ooh,
we're at home.
Oh god, is Donovan playing? Donovan Mitchell, everybody's there.
He's playing. Yeah, but I think they're fully healthy. They're fully healthy.
Fully loaded Jazz team against KD and Seth. Oh man,
yeah, we're cooked that game.
We're cooked. I'll give us a chance. But like we gotta play.
You think Drummond's holding Gobert?
Okay, KD gotta have 30. Seth gotta have another. Seth have to do this again, and Drummond. I think Drummond's gonna have to have like. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my god, bro! You think you saw Drummond when he was on the Lakers, his offensive moments when he'd get retarded. Bro,
yeah.
He is gonna. There's no way he's gonna score at all with Rudy Gobert in the paint.
Rudy Gobert gonna send his ish. Get that out of here. He's gonna be like.
It's gonna be embarrassing. But if Drummond does manage to dunk on Rudy Gobert, I will make it a shirt.
Yeah, I'll put a poll up.
Who better show up on his jersey? He better show up on stream with his jersey.
No, I'll make a shirt with a picture of him dunking on it.
Wait, you're saying if Drummond beats Gobert?
Yeah,
what do you say?
Drummond dunks on him.
Oh, if Drummond dunks on Gobert, then you'll rock his jersey on stream.
I'll rock a picture of him dunking on him.
Okay, you'll rock a picture.
I wear a shirt like that.
All right, bet. All right, bet. We'll see, man. We'll see. Because remember when Jared Allen, when we were like scared about Jared Allen going against Gobert in that one game, and then Jared Allen dogged him.
Jared Allen literally killed. Bro, Shaq was dogging Rudy Gobert because Jared Allen.
But AJ,
Jared Allen dogged him though, bro. That was funny.
Yeah. That was such a W game, bro. Oh
Andre Drummond ain't Jared Allen.
Facts.
Yo, no.
Bro, Drummond is the type of. Do y'all realize sometimes when he's on offense, like he had some good finishes today, but like, bro, like he'll have like he can literally just dunk the ball. He can just dunk it. He's bigger than everyone, and he just decides to just lay it up. Just lay it up. Just throws it in. Dunk the ball, bro. You're literally like 8'12", and you are.
He makes like weird the post move. Sometimes he'll have a good post move, and sometimes his post move will just look really bad.
Yeah, and sometimes when he forces up stuff and it goes in, like congrats, you made it, but like, bro, what was that?
Yeah, and then sometimes he has bad turnovers, and then like he'll miss so many like easy bunnies that get me tight, like them easy bunnies. Like, yo, you can make that. Oh man, let me put in the chat. I'm about to put the poll up. What's the percentage that we could will beat the Jazz on Monday?
It's gonna be so tough, and like, oh my God, what's the whole stint?
I'll put 100%, and then I'm gonna put 20. I'll put 50%, and then I'll put 10%. How about that?
It goes Jazz, Grizzlies. Jazz, Grizzlies, Heat.
But we're away for that Grizzlies though.
We're away for the Heat and Grizzlies.
For the last two. Okay, in theory, the Jazz is going to be the hardest matchup. In theory.
Okay.
Like in theory, because we're
I don't know why, but I have a feeling we could win that one.
I wouldn't
Jazz
be
game?
surprised, but
I feel like it's just possible. I don't know why. Like we can. I feel like I don't know why, but we can't fucking beat the Heat. We can't beat the Heat. We can't beat them. We cannot beat them.
It's possible we can beat the Jazz, but we gotta be on our. We can't come out like we did tonight. We just cannot.
We have to be on timing. Like you need you can't if you start getting thrown doubles at KD at that point. You're kind of like. I just.
Somebody said the Jazz are off a back-to-back. He said they're off a back-to-back.
They play Sunday.
Yeah, somebody said they're off a back-to-back.
Let me see who Utah plays Sunday. Oh my god,
that could help us. That could help us.
I gotta mention is that they're beating the Clippers 115-78.
Damn. Somebody said the Jazz are chokers in the playoff. They are.
It's unfortunately it's not like the Jazz have to travel far. They're playing the Knicks.
The Jazz be amazing in the regular season, and in the playoffs they just be trash. They always flop in the playoffs, bro.
They have like no athletes.
Yeah,
they just got
their only athlete is Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, they have no real guys that can run up and down the court. That's why.
And they lost Joe Ingles too, right?
Yeah, they traded his ass, but he got hurt.
They don't got Joe Ingles. Who
they got Bojan Bogdanovic.
Oh yeah, Bojan. Jordan Clarkson. He's nice. Yeah, it's gonna be tough, man.
It'll be tough, but I feel like we got a chance.
Yeah, I put up the poll up, so make sure you guys make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you vote.
We definitely have to come with it. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure.
That's a fact.
It is good to mention that they're coming off a back-to-back because they play literally the day after, and we don't play them. We don't play till that Monday, so we got a lot of rest.
Mm-hmm.
But in the chat, ask y'all questions, yo. We're gonna wrap this up. So ask y'all questions. Put @AJ in the chat. Ask y'all questions. Anything y'all want to get off your chest. You know, I know y'all got mad questions.
And the one thing I want to criticize Claxton on, it's with him being young, but his hands need some work. His hands need some work.
Yeah, yo,
that's always been the thing.
Seth dimed him, and he missed. You saw the one that I think that was Seth that dimed him, and he missed that one. I'm like,
there's just a lot of times where they zip a pass, or like he needs to get a rebound, and he just can't hold on to it. Yeah. It's just like that's just the one thing he just needs to work on those hands. Because off a rebound or whatever, you need to come down with it, and off a pass you need to be able to hold it. And if you're like in the post, you can't let everyone swipe at you and you lose the ball. But like he has been playing really good. He's been playing with a lot of upside, but there is some stuff he can really work on. I still feel like he should work on a little bit of his post moves and his hands.
He needs a mid range too. Like if he can get a mid range, that would be nice too. If he got like a little jump,
you know that little floater that James Johnson does. If Claxton has that in his bag, if Claxton could have,
or like a turn and face jump, a turn and face, just a turn and face bank shot or something.
I would love just a little post fade, just a little post fade. Ben Simmons used to do one of those.
Someone asked who we have winning March Madness.
Oof. I'd never bet on March Madness because it is the unpredictable March Madness is so unpredictable.
But they've had a lot of W games. I don't even know who's going.
Yeah. What are the matchups for the playoffs? They showed that on the Yes channel. I think, like I said, right now we would play the Raptors. We would play the Raptors for the play-in, and then the winner of the play-in, winner of our play-in. I think we play who we play the first.
You get the Bucks first round.
Oh, we would have the Bucks first round.
Right, that would be amazing.
If we win, if we beat Toronto, we get Bucks first round.
Oh.
If we lose Toronto and win the second game, we get Miami first round. So, like I said, y'all worrying about Toronto, like the way we put ourselves in the hole, the opponents are going to get tougher and tougher and tougher each progression. I don't know what y'all thought. Like we get the Cavs and all of a sudden we're going to get in. Like we have the Bucks or the Heat first round.
I almost gotta mention though, wouldn't feel sweet to beat the Bucks though? Oh my gosh, it would feel so sweet.
What? That'd be amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all worrying about the wrong teams if we end up in that playing with.
If anything, you'd rather lose the Raptors than win that second game.
Yeah. Shout out Real Parody. He said, "How'd I feel?" Yeah, like I said, yesterday was great. I keep saying Wednesday was great, but like I said, the Dinwiddie. Oh my God, bro! I just sat in my seat. First of all, when he hit the shot, I sat in the seat for like a good 15. Everybody left the stadium, and I was just sitting there, just like,
yeah,
I was
you had to take that in.
Just
I took it in, and then when I walked outside, like I said, there was a whole bunch of Mavs fans in there, the Slovenians. I walked outside, and I just like looked down, and then I was just like, nah, what? Like, how did this happen? It hit me. And I went to sleep that night, and I'm just like, how did this happen?
Why me, bro? Just why me?
And like the shot, like it was like rolled. It wasn't no clean hand. It was like a rolled. It rolled in like, and then it rolled in. I'm like,
of course. Like, yo, why does everyone hit game winners and crazy ass shots against the Nets? Why us? Why us? Only against. And it's so funny because every time Katie hits a good shot, of course the other team comes back and does something else.
Should we trade anybody this offseason? No, I just think we need to work. We need to focus on our re-signings. I think we just need to re-sign a lot of people. No trades. No.
Who do y'all have gone?
It depends on what y'all want this offseason, because logically, fully healthy, we have what we need. Unless you really want a wing, then you will look to trade Joe, because that's
I was gonna say that if you want to trade Joe, I could possibly see it happening, but who's gonna take Joe? That's what I'm saying. Who's gonna? Actually, Joe's an asset. I'm bugging. Joe Harris is an asset. People are gonna take Joe.
You definitely have to, like, if you trade Joe Harris, you need a wing. You need the wing, because like it's just like I gotta mention it, man. City Bay would have been so perfect. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Just dropped 51 yesterday though.
Do you think Kyrie will take the vac? No, he's not gonna take it. Can we have the game in New Jersey so we can play? Like I said, I talked to Christian Winfield, and he said that because he tweeted out that a tweet about the Nets moving to Newark, and he asked an official, and the official said he said the official was like, that will never happen. He's like, I will see a unicorn before I see the Nets in Newark. And then he said something about the board of governors. The board of governors.
It's more complicated than people realize.
Yeah, he said the board of governors has to approve the move to Newark.
It's not that easy just to move. It's not that easy. Because you're not in a Toronto situation here.
Because now you got to communicate with a whole other state. Like, it's New Jersey, but you gotta wonder what their.
I don't know how long that shit takes. That shit would not shit would not take 2 months or 1 month.
Like, I gotta DM somebody and ask about the board of governors, because I didn't know if Christian Winfield was talking about the board of governors for the NBA or New York, because it's like I thought Joe Tsai just has to answer to the NBA, but maybe New York has a rule about it. But I'm like, it's a private team. Like, Joe Tsai should be able to just move it if you want. Well, it's not like a permanent move; it's a temporary move. So I don't get why.
That's still like, you got to talk to the state. I feel like it's easier said than done, but the process is very hard. That's a very hard process.
Yeah.
Yo, and if like for the whole getting the vaccine thing and the vaccine mandate, like if he's in an environment, if he's in a working environment where like you have to have the vaccine in order to like play, bro. You should get people who are like legal, who are legal workers for that private organization that we are or whatever, and be able to like sign off a waiver. Just be like, you give them an exemption or whatever. Like, you should get like by people signing off to give an exemption, like people in that organization.
Let me see. There's a lot of questions. My fault, y'all. There's a lot of questions. Do you think Ben Simmons will suit up even once during the regular season? I think he'll suit up most likely in the playoffs, but in the regular season, if he does suit up in the regular season, I think it'll be like late, like the last 3 games. I think it would be something like that.
That's such a crazy thing. We got to put a rusty Ben Simmons in the playoffs. That's
bro. I really thought I'd go to the Bucks game and actually watch Ben Simmons play. Like, I'm actually upset.
Yeah, bro.
I'm actually sad.
Like I said, we don't know his. Like I said, the Nets medical team does a great job of hiding stuff from us, because we don't know if Ben's epidural shot is working and he's feeling good. We don't know it yet, so we don't know.
Yeah, getting a lot of I don't knows. Like, bro, Steve Nash, you're the coach. You should know this shit.
Like, it's genuine, just straight up yes or no answers, and they don't even bother to answer that.
Straight up, just Ben Simmons feeling better. I can't answer that, bro. Yes, you can.
Yeah. Really super chats. Elijah Hall, thank you. He said, "Bro, what the f happened to LA? He disappeared."
Injured.
I posted on Twitter. LaMarcus was at the game. He was on the bike. Look on my Twitter, and I posted a video.
He was there.
Yeah, he was there. He was riding the bike. He was riding the bike.
I didn't even know he was in the
I'm surprised
state.
nobody made a comment about him on the bike.
Yeah.
Yo, he got arthritis, man. It's what it is.
Go on my Twitter. On my Next Kingdom. Yeah, go on my Twitter. I posted it.
Unfortunately, I do think out of everyone, LaMarcus is probably the for sure one to leave.
Probably.
You think so?
It wasn't.
I do.
There was another super chat I lost. Oh, Made in Brooklyn. Thank you. Made in Brooklyn said, if Mayor Adams keeps the employer mandate into the NBA offseason, when should the Nets consider trading Kyrie? If Mayor Adams keeps the employer mandate into the offseason, I don't think he's gonna keep it into the. I don't think he's gonna wait that long.
Well,
but if he does,
the situation changed now because there's a new variant that could potentially be here. So, like, it's gonna get a little tricky, and it's just gonna get confusing. Like,
I don't think the Nets are gonna trade Kyrie. I don't think that's gonna
happen. We're the only team that I just feel like we're the only team that would put up with this shit. I'm not even trying to come at Kai, but
Kyrie doesn't want to leave. That's the thing. He doesn't want to leave.
And I just don't want to give Kai up. Like, you're not getting that value back. You're just not.
Yeah, and let's
be
honest,
value back.
We're not gonna get anything really worth Kai's value if we trade him. We're not.
Yeah.
You're not
gonna get anything close to Kyrie's value, bro.
I don't even think you're getting 70% of his value back. I don't even think you're getting 70%. I mean,
the only way that we'll get value back,
you're not getting 60 points back. You're not getting.
I was gonna say the only way you get his value back if the Dame thing happened, but that Dame thing's not gonna happen. Like Dame is loyal.
Dame's not leaving no matter how bad that
Dame's
situation
coming off a very big surgery too.
Exactly, and Dame's coming off that abdominal surgery.
And he was mid the last time we saw him, so it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. That's. I don't think we're trading Kyrie. I'm sorry. Hold on, a couple questions. Do you think Shrek Adams? I missed the 7-Eleven bench mob. We need Jared. Yeah, the 7-Eleven bench mob was lit, man. Theo, remember Theo?
Yo,
yeah.
I like they were W's, but Day'Ron Sharp is really carrying that bench. He's carrying that bench. Like, yo, Day'Ron's always hype.
It was him. It's him and DDJ, but he's on Long Island now.
Catch is low-key hype too.
Jared Allen, LeVert, and Spence. Yeah, that bench mob was crazy. That bench was what? Bench was crazy, bro.
My guy, what's his name? I can't even. Theo Benson. Love that guy.
Theo was just the dance man. Theo was the dance man. Wait, was Theo on the 7-Eleven though, or did we get rid of him by the time 7-Eleven came?
He was gone. I think.
He was gone by 7-Eleven. Yeah, I think he was gone by 7-Eleven. Yeah.
Rondé Hollis Jefferson.
Damn, these questions, bro. Is our epic bad luck assigned with the Nets as our cursed franchise? Nah, I don't think we're cursed. It's just we do have epic bad luck, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Epic bad luck.
I don't want to put that. Don't put that out. Made in Brooklyn. Don't put that out there, man. We're not cursed. I'm not trying to put that juju out there. We're not cursed.
No juju.
No. Bad. Kessler played 5 minutes tonight. Yeah, I think Kessler should have been played a lot more. I
feel like Kessler's another energy guy. Like, you kind of you should play him. Like, he's another energy guy, and he's always giving out the energy. He literally plays great defense.
I don't see why he shouldn't. He arguably should have got some minutes over
another floor spacer.
Yeah.
Who are we re-signing? This is a tough question. We got a lot of questions.
We got like 50 people to resign.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure there's people on the coaching staff we got to resign.
I don't want to answer this because I gotta do my Googles on. Remember the guy who came on Discord was like, you guys don't know anything. The salary cap is 4.27222252.
You don't need to speak in 8 paragraphs about how we don't know anything about the salary cap.
You know what fries me? Bro did that the day after the stream, when we really just dropped the convo.
Yeah, bro. I remember last time I spoke of this, somebody was like, "No, the salary cap is we only have 24.72 with a hard cap plus."
Do you want to come up on stream and just explain it to everyone, dude?
I don't. All I know is I gotta see how much money is available. I wish you know what it is. I'll get Yossi up here. I'll DM Yossi. He's the salary cap expert and see what he says.
We need
how much
salary
cap we have
up here because we'll be able to get just because we're all just guessing at this point.
We're guessing at this point, but I think the key people we have to re-sign is Clax. I think Drummond, Clax, and Bruce is tough. Bruce is I don't know. Bruce is I don't know, but I feel like a must is Drummond, Clax. I feel like is a must.
I feel like Drummond, Clax. I feel like if you can get Drummond, Clax, and Bruce back, that's fine. Get rid of anyone else. Everyone else.
Get rid of anybody else. I feel like Drummond, Clax is
James Johnson walks so fast. It's not even funny.
Yeah. He said, JJ walk. Yeah, JJ's out of here. Blake is out of here. LaMarcus could be out of here. and everybody's basically 1 year deals. So it's like, we might have a lot of space. I'm not gonna lie, we might have some space. I don't know.
And if you get rid of Joe Harris, well, that completely changes your salary cap aspect. Like you can, unless you get someone like exactly like back that same amount of salary. But.
If we trade Joe, we're gonna have a lot of space in our cap space too. I think if we trade Joe, that's 17 million off the cap.
That's why it's big to see like just what happens with Joe, because like that's like, but if you keep Joe, that's like that could potentially take away some key free agents on your team.
Yeah. Somebody said, do we think we could win a first round series with Kyrie being part time? Yeah, we answered this. I said we could. It would be game 7 though. It would be 7-game series, but I think we can.
You think it'd be like beating the,
because we would game 7 would be we would have game 7 with KD and Kyrie. I think I'll take that every time. If it was Bucks, game 7 in Milwaukee, KD Kyrie, I'll take it. I'm taking it. That's just me though. Maybe I'm Mr. Positive, but I don't know. I mean, I'm Mr. Positive.
We need Mr. Positives. We can't just have we can't just be Debbie Downers.
Am I that guy?
But none against Sam, but bro, you would kind of bring us back to reality. Be like, man, we are not winning shit this year.
I need Say. Where's Say? Say got to be the realist that bring us back to reality.
I kind of have the same sentiment with Saint in this aspect. I have no expectations for this year. But the way this year's going, like, I wouldn't be surprised. We would be the team who has the hardest road in the playoffs and somehow wins. Because logically, we had the best team last year and we didn't. But now we have the toughest road. Arguably, talent-wise, a downgrade in the team, but somehow we win. I wouldn't be surprised if we do that. Because we would win with the toughest fucking road out of everybody.
Yeah. It's with those two that duo on the court, I'm not betting against them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Saint said, can the Nets resign Drummond, Claxton, and Bruce? Who would you let go if you had to? That's tough.
If you want to get all those guys back for sure, then you have to let go of Joe Harris, in my opinion.
Yeah.
No, because he's talking about resigning though. Because Joe's under contract. Oh, you talking about trading Joe?
Yeah, I said, like if you have, he said, who would you let go if you had to? I think do you have to let go of Joe if you want to resign all those guys?
Oh, I thought he meant out of those three.
No, he said, can the Nets resign Drummond, Claxton, Bruce? Can they?
Yeah, that's why I said I gotta get the salary cap. I gotta get the salary cap expert up here. That's why I don't want to speak on that, and I don't have the right. Like, I don't want to give you a false info.
Yeah, you don't want to get pressed because you guessed.
Yeah, I don't want to give out false info. We can bring them all back, or I gotta see how much space is on the cap. But like I said, if I had to let somebody go, it would probably be Joe, or
I just like the thing
Bruce.
Is like when you have
I think it'll be Joe or Bruce.
When you have KD,
I don't know, man.
When you have KD, Kyrie, and Seth Curry, like I just feel like you have enough space. I don't think you need to overdo it with Joe. That's just kind of
if you really want to get back a shooter, we trade Joe. Look, Ben McLemore what's his contract like?
He's probably on a 1 year.
All right.
He is not getting paid anything. I know he's not.
We can sign him for dirt. Like we package Joe and the first for something worthwhile. It could be a backup 4 to Ben, probably.
Ben's on it. Well, McLemore's on a 1 year with Portland.
Yeah, like
he's on a 1 year, so we can sign Ben.
Yeah, if you can,
he's on 2.3 mil.
Okay, so
he's on a minimum. Yeah, he's on a minimum.
You can package Joe in the first for something worthwhile and get McLemore, get something like that. Now, if you really want to try and get freaky deaky with it, try and trade Joe for Buddy Hield. Joe and that first for Buddy Hield.
That could be something. That's a good show.
Joe for Buddy Hield.
I like that as the Nets fan, but are the rebuilding Pacers going to take Joe Harris?
They're rebuilding. They get a first round pick and they're rebuilding.
And how far
the pick would salvage it. The pick would make them like. I think the pick would make like that pick.
We have to play. You're not losing
shooting. You're not losing.
And we also got to play in the fact that we got 2 firsts from Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We can really use that in a trade, yo.
Yeah, that's a good trade, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
There's no way you're not
how
gonna
far are
tell
they
me
in
a career
how far are they in
40%
age?
shooter is not an upgrade over Joe. It's not gonna be a downgrade from Joe Harris.
But he's not as good as a shooter, pure shooter. But he's a really good. He's a good. Like I said, he can do a little bit more than Joe though.
Yeah, still a career 40% 3-point.
I think he can score. He can hit off the dribble. That's what Buddy can do. Buddy can hit threes off the dribble.
I can't even say because if they're rebuilding, because like the thing is, like Buddy Hield is literally a year younger than Joe Harris. 1 year younger. He's 29.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why Chubbs put the first rounder in there. Yeah, they would want that. Yeah, they would want the first rounder. Yeah. Yeah, we have their bird rights. We have Bruce and Clax's bird rights, so we can go over the cap with their. We could pay. I know we could pay Clax and Bruce for sure, but I just didn't know about like the whole salary cap situation. Like I said, I don't want to confirm anything until I like look and see what the situation is.
I think a big guy I'm wondering who comes back is Drummond. I really wonder what Drummond's situation is. I think Drummond wants to be here, but like I don't know like how much he wants. Like he's on a vet minimum. I think he's gonna get more than that next year.
Yeah. Ooh, Halliburton. But no, they're not gonna. Who just trade for Halliburton?
They just trade.
The Pacers just got Halliburton. And
the Pacers not letting him go.
Plus, they're rebuilding, and he's a part of their rebuild.
They're centering him. They're centering him.
That's their centerpiece now. Like he's the face of the franchise.
Buddy Hield is really not a part of their rebuild because of his age. He's 29. You're not really rebuilding with a 29-year-old.
Our most important need in the offseason is going to be a wing. We're going to need a wing.
Oh wait.
We're going to need a 3 and D wing.
Free agent. We could sign him though. I was saying Jay Crowder. I think he's a free agent this year. Is he not?
Jay Crowder is a career journeyman.
Yo.
Just another team to add on to that resume.
You think Phoenix is going to want him back?
Yo,
Jay Crowder is kind of
afraid to pay Ayton. What you think they're going to do with Crowder? Like they playing scared to play to pay DeAndre Ayton. Come on now.
Jay is on he's under contract. You can't get
he's under contract.
He's unrestricted in 2023. 2023. He's unrestricted.
I wonder is what are other teams willing to pay Drummond? What are other teams willing to pay? I mean, the thing is like Drummond provides you upside, but like, there are so many situations where he hurts us in terms of that defense, in terms of that pick and roll. Good teams are frying you all day. The Heat are frying us all day with Drummond.
But Rage, you got to look at it this way. The center pool is dry now. If anything, if we wanted to get a decent center, like last year should have been the move because all the good centers like the McGee's, the Ken Birches, the Taj Gibsons, the Nerlens Noels, like all those type of centers, they're all either under contract for long term or either have no interest coming here or just too expensive to trade for. So it's kind of like Andre is just the best of that bunch, and it's very rare you're gonna get unless you like someone just said it, unless you get Miles Turner, if you want to trade Joe for Miles Turner. But then again, Pacers look like they want to keep Miles Turner long term, so that's off the table.
But I low-key, but the thing is, I can't see a team overpaying for Drummond. I can't. I mean, he's getting paid a vet minimum, but he's playing better.
He definitely upped his trade value with the way he's been playing the last couple games, bro. He upped his trade. I think people seen it. I mean, he was on national TV playing the Philly. He played Embiid pretty well. He played a couple games for the Bucks game. He was dogging. He definitely upped his trade value.
He was on a national TV game dunking on Giannis. Like that.
His sign value, I guess. Not his trade value. His worth. His worth because he's a free agent.
And anybody saying Robert Covington, why would the Clippers do that? Like that Robert Covington trade, they made sure like he's gonna go with Kawhi and PG. Like Norman Powell, Robert Covington, like they're not leaving the Clippers anytime soon. They're not.
Yeah.
They have no interest in that.
Damn, I lost all the questions. There was a couple more questions that I saw. They got Cam Johnson. Yeah, he's on the Crowder's on a contract. Who do I want to see in the playoffs? I don't want to see the Bucks first round. I'll tell you that. I'll see anybody. I'll see anybody else first round. I don't want to see the Bucks first round. I'd rather take Philly first round. I'll take Philly first round than the Bucks first round.
Would you rather take the Bucks over the Heat? Or the Heat over the Bucks?
I'll take anybody in the Eastern Conference first round except for the Bucks.
Okay, I'll kind of just iterate it again. If we really cared about who we faced in these playoffs, shouldn't have lost 11 games in a row.
Yeah.
Like, like we are reaping what we sow. We are reaping what we sow.
Shitty situation, bro.
If you can argue, Toronto is the easiest out of the theoretical path we have, we're fucked. Like we're kind of fucked.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. Oh man, we are in some stuff, Nets Nation, man. This is like, it's tough, me and Nets fan.
Only us Nets fans can endure like having everything, like having one of the best teams of all time, if not the best team of all time on paper, and just have it all go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, Callaway said, "Well, would you just sign Dwight Howard?"
No. He's been injury prone this year, and when he wasn't even that good.
If anything, just keep Drummond. Keep Drummond.
Yeah, get better off with Drummond. That's wild to say.
If you can keep our center rotation, if you can keep our center rotation, I feel like you're set. I want to keep Bruce Brown back, but it's just like I do like he's on what is he on, like 4.5 million? I don't know. He's on something like that. But like, I don't know how much are we willing to pay for Bruce Brown? I mean, he's playing so well, but I don't know if I'm willing to overpay for Bruce Brown. I just don't.
Yeah, it depends. Like, if these guys take team-friendly deals, then they'll be even better for us. I mean, they still want to get paid. Like I said, I don't want to talk about anybody's pockets like that, but
look, I'm not gonna lie. Getting rid of Bembry and what's his name? That guy really, really helped Bruce. But like, I feel like if we would have kept Bembry, and he didn't get injured, Bruce Brown would be gone for sure.
Oh yeah.
Bembry is out for the season though. That's tough.
He was having a great year, by the way. He was having a great year.
Yeah, he was having a fantastic year. But you see what Bruce Brown is, that guy that just knows how to play with our stars. Yeah. Like, granted, you probably ship him off. He's probably not going to have much success, but Bruce is a byproduct of the Nets. Like, quite literally.
Yeah.
He's having the best seasons of his career. He was pretty much rotting on the Pistons. Like,
I think Bruce wants to stay, and I think Bruce is not going to play like this anywhere else. I think it's just the way our system is. It's just like he just flourishes just here. You know,
that perfect role player we need.
Yeah, he just flourishes here. So I think Bruce is going to come back, y'all. I think Bruce is going to be back. The only thing I have a question mark on is Drummond and Clax.
I'm more worried. Who are you more worried about losing, Drummond or Bruce Brown?
Bruce Brown. I'm more worried about. I'm more worried about that. Like,
if we lose Drummond, though, we have to get Clax back. We have to get Clax.
Yeah,
that he's a must.
But Clax is. But if Drummond's gone, I think you're definitely keeping Clax. And I really wonder. Like, I wonder how much money does Clax really want?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, does Clax want? Is the team gonna offer Clax the bag?
Yo, and I also wonder this. Like, who are you paying? Are you gonna be paying Claxton more than Drummond? But Claxton's gonna be coming off the bench.
Ooh, that's a good point.
But
Clax is younger though, bro. Clax is
No, Clax definitely has more years. But the thing is, like, if you want Clax that bad, then you're gonna have to sign him really long term. And Drummond's really like, I don't know. Are you gonna sign Drummond to another 1-year deal? Like, is there really a point of like?
I think I would give Drummond another 1 year, like a 1 year, but he'll get like $5 million. How much is he getting now?
He's getting paid at that minimum, so he's getting paid like 2.2 million.
I'll give him a 1 like a 5 year or $5 million or something like that.
Well, I feel like we're doing ourselves a disservice if we don't mention Day'Ron Sharp's name.
Isn't Day'Ron Sharp already under contract though?
He's already under contract, but think about this: if Drummond doesn't come back, I don't find it out of the realm to give Day'Ron genuine minutes and see what happens.
Yeah,
it wouldn't hurt to do that. If not, see what we can get on that buyout and just keep it moving.
It's just unfortunate. There's just never anyone in the buyout.
Somebody said Clax is not worth the big dough. He's not scoring 30 points a night. That's true, but it's just his ceiling is just unbelievable.
You don't need a job 30 points a night to be paid good money. You don't. Davis
you don't.
Getting paid $20 million a year for what?
Yeah, like
what's Rudy Gobert getting paid? Rudy Gobert is overpaid as hell too, bro.
I don't think he'll understand.
The thing is with Rudy Gobert is he's just and the thing. Rudy
overpaid
Gobert's not
as
dropping 80. He's not getting. He's not dropping 80 points a game.
Rudy,
He's
all
getting
Rudy
paid a lot
Gobert can
more.
do is play defense and dunk, and he's getting a big
Even
bag,
though-
like
you know
200
what he
mil.
is, even though he is the best interior defender in the league, but like,
Yo, you know what's
he's just
crazy?
like,
Rudy Gobert got cooked by Reggie Jackson, Terrence Mann, and Paul George, and
Facts.
he's making more money than the best player on the team in Donovan
Facts.
Mitchell.
Exactly.
That's the wicked part.
And Jared Allen violated him. The Clippers violated him in the playoffs.
Shaq does not like you.
Everybody, and you
Everybody be
arguably
violent.
messed up the league with you not taking COVID serious.
He won DPO. He won DPOY outside of basketball. Like that shit. That literally like shut down.
Everybody
shut
be violating Rudy Gobert on the defensive end. Not gonna hold you, bro.
Yo,
But it is what it is. He's still a good defender though. He's still a good
freaking
defender.
Rudy Gobert.
Okay,
Bro. He's
AJ,
not even,
you say
not even-
that.
I'm not even gonna call him by his real
Yeah.
name. He's Rudy Gobert.
but AJ, you say he's one of the best defenders, but the last time I seen him when we needed defense the most, he was getting cooked in the paint by Terrence Mann. And Reggie Jackson. It wasn't like they brought him out to the perimeter. They targeted him off of pick and rolls. So
that's facts.
They targeted him in his what he's best at.
That's
and
facts.
he got cooked.
That's
Like,
facts. Listen, bro, I was on the when I remember last year when there was I was voted for Ben Simmons to get the defensive player of the year, but a lot of people were like, nah, Rudy deserves it. To me, I was like, nah, I think Ben is the better defender than Rudy, but people were on the Rudy Gobert train like crazy just because I guess his name and you know.
I mean, yeah, he's a great defender, and
train.
there is, I'll say, a good 2 out of his awards are deserved. I'll say last year's a little questionable. I think it came down to Draymond and Ben for that. Probably would have swung to Draymond's way in my opinion, but it is what it is. But he's still a good defender. But after last year's playoffs, I'm just like, yeah, nah, that kind of gotta that has to be put into question. That has to be put into question.
I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm just gonna go this. Oh, the trade for Joe for Fournier. Nah, I don't want no Fournier. Landry Shamet. All right, we got it.
Yo, just saying names.
Nah, somebody said Landry Shamet. I'm done.
I'll just say your name.
Yo, Landry Shamet. I don't know if he wrote it up.
How do you even
like
think
Chamet?
of that?
He wrote Landry Chamet. Is it? He wrote Landry Chamet.
How do you even think of that,
bruh? Nah, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. He said Landry Chamet. Yeah, it's one of those nights.
One of those nights.
All right, y'all. Last words, bro.
Rage, I know you want to talk about your Browns, so we gonna give you. I think it's best to give you the first last words about your Browns.
All I gotta say is like Browns going all the way. Brownies, bro. Like
Brownies.
I had to watch like just mediocrity. Like obviously like the people who know like I like the Lions and I like the Browns. Both of those teams have sucked my whole life. It's nice to see a team that can finally like win some games and they win the AFC by the way. So.
Well, let me read this poll. So the people, Nets Nation voted that 50%. We have a 50% chance that we'll beat the Jazz on Monday. So people are saying
50-50. I like
50-50.
I like that. I like that.
Right, go ahead.
All I gotta say is how bad the Lions gotta be. You gotta cheer for the Browns. You're actually looking forward to the That's. That's probably the only shot I can get because y'all probably gonna be really good this year, especially if.
Bro, I've liked the Browns. I hope my dad liked the Browns, and like he's seen a lot of worse moments because like the Browns used to be good, and like he's like bro, literally how are you at you can literally hit a field goal, but no, there's 7 seconds left, and you decide to fucking throw it, and you throw an interception, and you lose the AFC Championship.
And it's wild because more likely when the trade goes down. You still got Amari Cooper. You still got did Jarvis Landry leave or is he still there?
Jarvis Landry got released, but they can sign another wide receiver.
They got Amari. They got Austin Hooper. They got Joku and Joku.
Austin Hooper's gone. They released Austin Hooper, but they have Njoku and they
released
have
Austin Hooper. He's nice though.
But we overpaid the fuck out of Austin Hooper,
bro.
Joku.
because you see what that
and Njoku got franchise tag. Yeah, we have Njoku.
Damn, y'all franchise tagged him.
Franchise tagged him. I thought, wait, what?
I don't know.
What the fuck is going on?
Well, I don't know why we franchise tagged him, but like the thing, wait, bro, we got Watson, we got Chubb, Kareem Hunt is a GOAT.
That's the crazy. Oh, and Kareem, I forgot about Kareem. Yeah, so Watson's coming in with weapons.
Running back core is different.
So, yeah, it's not even like.
I don't care. Nick Chubb is a top 5 running back too. Nick Chubb is a top 5 running back.
He is. That's a fact. Sham God. Sham God. All right. Well, Chubb, did you hear your last words?
Fucking, I'm gonna be on my rage timing. The Mets are winning the World Series. I repeat, the Mets are winning the World Series.
Not with this mandate.
I mean, even if hope it gets released, because if not, we're winning the World Series. Like we arguably have the best. We arguably have the best 1-2 punch pitching in baseball. Don't know fully healthy. Don't know who's messing with that.
And are those guys vaccinated? Question mark.
Oh man.
Damn near half the MLB is not even vaccinated. I'm not trying to hear that.
Baseball's about to be clipped.
I'm not trying to hear that.
New York baseball about to be clipped, bro.
Clipped, bro.
It's about to be.
All because of Erica. All because of TikTok boy.
Erica about to.
Big Bong.
Yeah, Erica about to do New York dirty with the He's about to do New York dirty, bro. Oh,
Watson probably going to jail soon, bro. Watson literally got acquitted, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he got acquitted, bro. All right, yo. Once you hit that like button on the way out.
Yo, I gotta mention it, bro. Peoples Hernandez, bro. Bro was down 28. Bro was down 28-3 and literally came back and won, bro. He literally 22 against 1.
He came back and won.
Bro, he came back, bro. Top 10 comebacks of all time.
That's a fact. He's paying facts, bro. Facts.
Bro, and I'm not even trying to be racist here, but when do you see a black man getting after getting charged by like literally 22 allegations come out free and actually be able to play fully time, like, you know?
He was like I said, he was like I said, they had 22 girls come at him and he was acquitted. So one of them girls was lying. Somebody was lying.
Somebody come get her, bro.
Yeah, but that Browns team bearing any no injuries happen, I don't see why they are not one of the top guys in the.
All I gotta say is Clowney's coming back. Jadeveon Clowney's coming back.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. You're not even losing weapons trading for him.
We traded. So we literally traded Watson, but we traded for Watson, but we didn't give up any players. We didn't give up Kareem Hunt. I thought we'd give up Denzel Ward, bro. We keeping our Pro Bowler.
Oh, you keeping Denzel Ward too? Yeah.
And Kareem Hunt. And Jock.
The Austin Hooper thing was weird though, because like he still needs passing weapons though. Like I don't know. All right,
there's another tight end that's really good too. I forgot what his name was.
Y'all still in here? Are you still talking?
Oh,
yo,
shit.
Now you would come, but we're about to. Yo, we was really about to end it. It was good though, bro.
I knew you guys were about to, so I just screwed y'all. Yeah, no. Ugliest win, and I'll take it. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, a win's a win to win. All you can say to this is a win's a win.
Yeah,
a win is a win.
Oh, did you? Win. Oh, this is why I came on. Did you see the thing that was dropped about Toronto while the stream was going on?
No, what happened?
Okay, so go read what was dropped on Twitter. But essentially, this is basically what I took from it. Other people are saying some other things, but I think it is that they're basically saying you have to, like, they're releasing the restrictions, and it makes it sound like Kyrie can fly with the team, but has to produce a negative test within, I think, 24 hours or something of flying into Canada. So basically, in a nutshell, the whole thing that everybody's worried about not playing Toronto, if we have to go there for playoffs or play-in or whatever the fuck it is not going to be an issue anymore.
Did somebody tweet that out?
Yeah, it's
I got the thing here. Canada's coronavirus travel restrictions was scaled back for fully vaccinated travelers. The government said on Thursday, following a decline in reported coronavirus infections and the country's success in achieving a high vaccination rate in its population.
Wow. So they opening up Canada.
Yes.
Starting April 1st, fully vaccinated travelers will no longer need to show proof of recent negative coronavirus tests to enter the country. All air travelers may be still selected at random to take PCR tests upon arrival at airports, and unvaccinated or partially vaccinated travelers will still be required to take a test 1 day before flying.
Well, he's good then.
Yep.
Kyrie's
yeah,
good, so he's
we're
good.
winning the play.
fair.
Let's go.
That's
You should
why
win
I
a play-in.
think that's
The first comment. It's a
You
wrap.
winning the play-in.
That's why I like Spaces ended early,
my
but I knew
God.
you guys hadn't talked about that, and I was just like,
We didn't.
I figured this would be a good thing to kind of end the
That's
stream
good
on.
news.
Is
No,
that
but it's so crazy that you mentioned it too, because we were talking about this earlier, and we were like, "Yo, we got to worry about facing Toronto first if Kyrie can't play."
Yeah.
No, I mean, listen, y'all, like, and I heard what people were talking about. It's like, listen, we're way past, you pretty much are at the mercy of as far as New York City and playing home at Eric Adams, right? Whenever he feels comfortable, he's going to lift the mandate. The science supports to lift it. We already know what shit doesn't make sense. You got the Yankees and the Mets waiting in the wings. Other people have been talking little side conversations here and there, like AJ has them as well, that there's a lot going on behind where like things are going to work out. I unfortunately think it's going to be more of one of those things where it's going to happen right before the playoffs. I don't think it's going to happen, this month. I think it's definitely going to be an April thing. It's just a matter of like when, right? And how.
I think right around baseball season starting, like that's when I think it's gonna,
and it's like, is it either going to happen where he gets a couple games to play with Ben and the crew? That would be an idea. But even if it's not, and it pretty much is one of those things where the regular season ends and they lift the mandate and then the playoffs start, I'm okay with that either. Like, I'm totally okay. I think the Nets, it depends. This is the big part that depends with me that makes me just a little bit nervous. The only, 3 games left that Kyrie can play, and then everything else is at home. It's like you need Ben quickly because as we saw tonight against this team, depending on how this team comes out to play and where their energy is, those are going to be some tough games, right? And it could, I'm not saying it's going to bounce us out, but I'm just saying, like, you can't sleep on it. There is a window coming up, and thank God we have, after a couple of these games, we have a very easy schedule. I think that stretch leading up to the playoffs without Ben, without Kyrie, I think in about another week that stretch is going to be very, very, very important. Not that any game from this point on is not important, but you got your first news. The Toronto thing's not an issue anymore. We can take that off and be like, ooh.
That's huge.
Yeah, in the chat, he can
huge.
Dread X Play Z as he can play in Toronto. He just needs.
We literally just.
He
said
needs
he just needs a negative test.
He needs a negative test. He gets tested. They
vaccinated.
get tested anyway. I think Kyrie gets tested weekly anyway, so he needs
at least okay. But listen, that tweet that went out, that's how I'm taking it. Some people have read it. They're saying no, he can't. So we'll see a little bit more. But I think it pretty much what Chubbs read reads to me that. It said partially unvaccinated and partially vaccinated people. Read that again, Chubbs.
Okay, it says all air travelers may still be selected at random to take PCR tests upon arrival at airports, and unvaccinated or partially vaccinated travelers will still be required to take one test day before flying.
Yeah.
So it's not like they can't come in. They didn't say they cannot come in. They just need.
Kyrie can get into Canada. If you're not vaxxed, you can go into Canada. You just need a negative PCR test.
That's how I'm taking that. So unless there is some other, because we know these fucking mandates all over the world, or some of them.
Unless they have a mandate for the actual arena in Toronto, then I'm confused about. Yeah.
And another extra. Let me see here. There's another extra.
Somebody asked a question in there. What's up? Oh, sorry. Go on, Chubbs. Go for it.
Okay, it says Canada will also continue to require all travelers to submit a health information form before entering Canada. Those who arrive without having submitted a completed form may be required to take a test and quarantine for 14 days. So that's like
so I'm sure they'll submit something. I mean, so as of right now, from what's been dropped and what he read, that's a positive for Kyrie. Whether there's some other weird ass like wording mandate that changes that, we'll see. And I hope not, but I think that is a huge thing. Somebody asked Marquise. I know I brought it up earlier, and you guys were talking about it. I most of my conversations, I did a green room on Spotify with Scoop B the other day, where I was pretty much up there his whole show talking with him, and just the information that he kept passing on about Ben is that to be hopeful, to be positive, that what's coming from the camp to him and the people he's talked to is that, yeah, Ben is not there yet, but it's coming, and he definitely will be getting a run, and it will work out. It just, unfortunately, it's not. I think that early on back issues when he first got here was the setback. I wish, they would have maybe had more news about it then, but and other little people have rumbled. A lot of people have said the same things that I don't know if he's like ready to play this very second. Scoop kind of alluded to that too, but I do believe he's a lot closer than people think. You just had a needle jammed in your back. Of course, they're not going to go rush him right into it. So we'll see. I mean, I think there's definitely hope there's hope there for Ben to play. Listen, we've been patient all season as Nets fans with one thing or another. We had to be patient with Harden's fat ass, right? Had to be patient with the injuries to KD. We had to be patient with Kyrie. I think if you're not patient by now with the Kyrie thing, you got to learn some patience. And this is just another thing, unfortunately, that we just have to be we just got to be patient. Yeah. And it's just people that want to run with their narratives that either put Kyrie or put Ben in a negative light and try to pull like mental health shit, or he's weak, or he's that, and the crap you got to say about Kyrie. Like listen, it is what it is, and get over it, right? Like, you're not going to change it. Complaining and whining about it's not going to change it. It's something that you have to accept. And there is a window. I do think we're going to make it into the playoffs. Unfortunately, I do think I don't think we're making the 6th seed, but I do think we're going to get in, and we're going to get in via the playoffs. And I think we're going to have a full squad when the playoffs start. And anything can happen at that point. I'm not on the we can win the whole thing yet. But I do think the season is going to end in a positive note going into the playoffs, right? Like, I do think we're going to squeak in there. I just don't think we're going to get in the 6th seed. A lot's got to go right for that to happen. We got to win a ton of home games without Kyrie, without Ben for that to happen. And you got to rely on these other teams to basically fall on their face. You still got to make 2.5 games up on Toronto, who lost tonight. You still got to wait for Cleveland to go fall even further as well. They're fighting as hard as they can. So a lot's got to go right to get to that. But I think there is still a lot to be hopeful about.
Well said. Oh, somebody said he should have got that needle done a month ago. Yeah. Like I said,
but that's been the Nets thing, right? Isn't that been their issue all year? They
be waiting. Same thing with Joe Harris.
The ball. Yeah.
I don't even think Joe Harris has gotten the surgery yet. That's how crazy it is.
I think as soon as you found that you had even an inkling of having to go back in there, you should have just done it.
Yeah, just do it right away, bro. Why you wait? No, just do it, bro.
Like when I had my knee done, doctor's like, "Oh, well, we could wait a month and jab a needle in here and do this," and I'm like, "No, dude, just do it. Let's do it. Let's get it done because."
Yeah,
all you're doing is prolonging. Yeah.
I want to push the AC more road games. Like I said, like our best hope is if Kyrie gets full time. Like, I don't want this road games thing. Like, I don't want it to be a thing by the playoffs time. I want it to be gone.
I mean,
it's just looking tough right now.
It is, but the biggest factor is if you can get Ben back before Kyrie can play full time. That is such a huge relief of stress of like, because you're adding more defense, you're adding more rebound, you're adding like a Bruce Brown on crack,
got a point guard,
right? Yeah, you're adding a point forward that can dunk like jump out of the gym. He can play a great defense. He can get you a ton of rebounds. His court vision is incredible. I know people he's not a shooting threat, but I'm sorry, he's going to garner a ton of attention.
He's still going to get 15, 17 points, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care if he can't shoot. He averaged at first career. He averages like 14, 15 points for his career.
And just think of who he's going to have to pass out. If you're just looking at, like, say, from a home standpoint, you have no Kyrie, he's still going to have, if he's down in the paint, he's going to garner some attention, right? And he's in that post. He's going to have Kyrie to kick out to. He's going to have Seth to kick out to. Patty will be fine. He'll be able to kick out to Patty. He'll have the Dragon out there to kick out to. Cam will be out there. I mean, he'll have a lot of options that will help alleviate the double team that KD is going to continue to see at home until one or two of those guys get there.
Yeah, that's facts. Did Jay say anything on Spaces?
No, Jay didn't really get into anything. We kind of talked about we obviously talked about the thing with Toronto. Didn't really dive into the Ben thing. The general census between what he said, what Scoop said, and some other people is that, they're expecting right now, everybody's expecting Ben to at least get hopefully around 4 or 5 games potentially before the postseason. That's where a lot of people are shooting for. I don't think we see Ben the rest of this month. I do think he makes. When does the season end again?
Last game is. When is the last game? April. I gotta look up the schedule. Hold on.
Yeah, I mean, because that'll give me a little bit. I don't think they're gonna rush him back this month at all.
So you think April is when he's gonna be in?
For me personally, the vibe I'm getting and from what people are saying, April sounds.
I think our last game is April 10th.
All right, so let me see.
Sunday, April 10th versus the Pacers. I think that's the last game.
Let's see. Let's schedule.
April 10th.
All right, so I mean we're not far off till the end of the month, so. I mean, me personally I can't imagine, unless something else comes out, I don't think it's unrealistic to expect him to come back somewhere around April 2nd to the 5th. That puts you at 4 to 5 games out, right? That's what people are shooting for. I don't think, because he just had a needle in his back, and it is. If he's
not back by that week, you think he's done. You think then he's done.
If he's not back at all before April 10th, bro,
he's done.
Then
I don't think you don't think they're just gonna throw him in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You don't think they'll just throw
I
him
don't
in
know.
there?
That would be very odd. I bet you they would.
Because the Nets don't really run like they don't really run like that. They don't really.
No, but I mean, I do believe he is a guy that could fit seamlessly right into this. Because if you look at how we run, you look at how you're using James Johnson, you look at how you're using Bruce Brown. Tell me he doesn't do all of those things, but 80 times better, right?
Yeah.
I would think it would be unrealistic to just throw him in the playoffs, but it also wouldn't surprise me if they did. But I think they're shooting somewhere around that April 2nd to 5th, and that mark somewhere to be like, yo, he's in, and he's going to get 4 or 5 games to ramp up, and then I think that's their target, quite honestly. It'd be great if it's sooner than that. I would absolutely love it because there still is – it's only the 18th, and end of the month is March 31st, so there's still a lot of time in there. I would hope to God that, that last month, the last week of that month of March, that Sunday all the way to Thursday or Friday, that he's actually ramping up with the team running, because you got to look at it. Look at the time, bro. There's not enough time. He still hasn't even started 5-on-5 practicing with the team. Yeah. He's still not even fully practicing, no full contact. And it is now the 18th. And it's you got to wonder how much longer are they going to hold him out? How longer are you going to have to wait to hear he's starting full contact? So even that, that's.
Yeah. I doubt the Nets are going to throw him in the playoffs. If he hasn't done any 5-on-5, by like the week Saint was saying, or hardcore drills, I don't think the Nets don't do that. I don't think they're just gonna throw him in their playoffs like that. No.
Yeah, like I mean, that's the biggest question is when is he going to be fully 5-on-5 practicing with the team? That to me is that's your first biggest question that will give you any idea of like realistically when this man's going to play. And if it happens to go into the week of the 27th and he still hasn't practiced, I think you need to be concerned, right? Like if it reaches that level and they still are like, he's still not practicing full contact with the team, like, yo, you need to be a little concerned at that point, in my opinion. Yeah. Hopefully we don't, it's exactly it's still 11 days away. A lot can happen in there, but you're having to ask a dude that just took a needle deep into a disc in the back and the nerves to be able to play full contact 5-on-5 within 11 days and then start playing in. So it's another one of those what ifs. We're going to have to see. I like people's optimism about it, at least some of the people that are close to these camps, but it's this just like everything else with the Nets. Everything is the last minute down to the wire, and it's going to be like that with Kyrie, and it's going to be that way with him. So we'll see. I'm here for it, but
it's tough, man. All right, make sure you guys hit that like button on your way out. What's the next game? Monday?
Yeah, we got a nice long weekend till
Monday, so got the weekend off. Weekend, what you gonna do this weekend, bro?
I'm just gonna recover, man. I took another COVID test today to see if I was like COVID free, so I could at least go roam around, even though I was slightly still not feeling well, but it's still showing positive. So my ass is pretty much gonna probably gonna I'm basically just probably gonna shave my head. That's one thing I'm gonna do. But buzz the head, and then I'm gonna. Yeah,
you really gonna do that? Stop lying.
I'm not growing. Dude, I can't stand my hair anymore. But
why?
Because, bro, like I got.
Bro, you got good hair, man.
Yeah, but you don't understand. I got like okay. So I think as a black man, you should be able to understand this, right? Like if you don't do certain things with your hair, it just goes crazy, right?
No, you're right. You're right.
Okay, I have the white version of that, and it's like the white 70s version where if I grow my hair out and I don't put a ton of product in it,
bro, that's what I'm saying. Like you just gotta put that gel and like smooth it out.
I know, dude, but it gets hard, crusty. It feels sick. I can't handle it. Like I'm OCD about it. And then if I don't, it turns into like a 70s like huge puff, and it does like the part down the middle, and then it looks like I have a butt on my head, and I'm just like, I can't do it, bro.
Man. Don't make me put the poll up, bro. Should saying shave it all off.
I'm not gonna go skin, but I'm gonna like I'm gonna go like a 1 or 2. Like
I don't think the chat wants to do it, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. I just I can't.
Chat, y'all want to say just shave it? Y'all want to say
here? I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna show you before we get out of here. I'm gonna show you what white man 70s hair looks like, and then you're gonna be like, yeah, shave that shit.
Yo, chat. Let me know in the chat right now. So say shave it all off, man. Somebody said LOL, the white version.
Yeah, like I'm just telling you, bro. Like, oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Yeah, it's coming.
So I said after I get it, I'm great, but after I get it, I'm already in pain. Wait, what are you talking about? After I get it? He's talking about the shot? I don't know what he was talking about. Yo, Joey said, do the TI. Yo, Saint with the TI fade would be bad crazy.
No, I see, and I don't mind. Listen, I've gotten fades with it short like that, and I've even gotten it lined up.
Bald.
So it's like I'm not going bald like that. Okay, I'm not doing that.
Yo, no.
I'm not going KD bald, and I'm not going. But this is what happens. Man. I know, but this is what happens to me when I don't put shit in my hair, bro. Okay, that's what happens to me when I don't put shit in my hair.
You gotta get that fade, and then get the you gotta get gel. You gotta get that gel product, because like the thing with like white people hair, like y'all hair is like mad like light and soft, and like you could like easily put water in it, it'll just stay like that. Like black people,
but
is nappy.
my hair's thick, and as it gets longer, it gets wavy. Like I got natural waves, so and it really
said Steven Austin, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold Steve
I
Austin.
ain't going KD bald. I'm just saying, bro. Like I don't feel good. I can't stand the hair. I'm about to go on like a massive workout regimen. I don't want to deal with it.
Warren said, "Saint just get dreads. If it makes him feel good, do it." Damn, yeah. I guess the chatter's all right with it. Howie Mandel bald.
Nah, I ain't going, dude. I told you, I ain't going KD bald, bro. I ain't doing Eric Adams bald. I'm not doing this, right? Like I'm not doing that. It's not happening.
Oh my god. Somebody said straight out the 70s show. I'm crying.
Right? That's what I'm telling you, dude.
That's
like
70s show.
I could do the whole fade. I just get tired of dealing with like gel and shit like that. Like, and then it gets like when it's warm, and then it like the oils and the hair product, they drip down your body. Oh, it's just disgusting, bro. I can't do it.
I'm about to get the cut. New year, new you, bro. That's what you gotta do.
Like, you remember coming to America and the Soul Glow when they got off the couch?
Oh,
the spots were on the couch. Like that's like, I don't want that as a white man either. I don't want that in the summertime when it's hot and I got to put the gel in.
So when white people put the gel in, does it like so it does drip, or does it like?
Well,
it does like shed, like it does like sheds.
So
or something?
what happens is, depending on whether you put pomade, whether you put like paste, or whether you put gel in, especially during the summer, right? Like one will make it harder, one will make it like really sticky, and you can like slick it back really well, and it'll stay down. It won't get hard, but it definitely has like a oily, sticky feel. And then the paste kind of makes it dry, but when it gets hot out, the shit is gonna break down. It's gonna, and you sweat, and it just shit's nasty, bro. Like,
yo, this is a next level combo.
I agree with your decision to cut it, Saint. But if I got on stream and I see you with a baby, if I see you with a boozy fade,
a what?
A boozy. If I go
like a busted ass,
type out. Say pull up boozy, little boozy, boozy fade. Pull up boozy fade. Yeah, pull up.
If I join the stream, and then you turn your camera on, you got a boozy fade. It's gonna be hilarious. If you mess around and get the boozy fade.
Okay, wait. I gotta find a.
You see it? Did you see the picture?
Does it mean like the back part of your head is?
Yeah, put that up. Yeah. Put that up on the stream.
Get
the boozy.
I'm not doing no boozy fade, dude. There's no. That's almost like a marine type look.
That's like the. That's like the GI Joe.
Yeah, like
that's like weird. The Forrest Gump.
Like that. Is that what you're talking about? That's like a reverse. That's like a reverse Bruce Brown, bro.
Nah, if Say got that, I would be dead, bro. That would be hilarious if you got that, bro.
Oh, my chest is hurting right
now. We gotta end this. This is bad.
Straight up reverse Bruce Brown, bro.
Shout out John Connor, man. Appreciate you. Shout out Unholy Mayhem. Thank you, bro. Oh man, the boozy fade will be crazy, yo. Stone Cold is cool. Yeah, he is. Oh yeah, it was.
No, I actually but I've actually like buzzed it, right? And I have done the lineup and done a fade, but not that high. That's I don't know what you think.
That's that boozy, bro.
You could draw a face on the back of that motherfucker.
Boozy man. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Let your Saint glow.
Yo, the chat is jokes today, bro. The chat is jokes, man.
But you know what though? This was one of those games, bro. To end it, I know you guys want to get out of here, but it's like this was one of those games, bro. Like the game literally started in the third quarter with 2 minutes left in the game, in the third quarter. And it just, whatever reason, whether they didn't take this team seriously, they weren't communicating. You saw it the whole game. They were getting frustrated. I couldn't even blame the refs, right? The refs definitely were ass in this game, but that's not why we were losing this game. Right? Like, we just weren't communicating. We look like we're out there on a fucking summer stroll on Sunday. KD, as much as I love that dude was just like blasé, like passing, like he wasn't his passing and his turnovers. That's where most of his turnovers came from, was just lazy ass passes. I thought Harden was out there still. I was like, wait, is Harden still on this team? And then other players too, where like Dragic was like, you could see Dragic and KD start trying to figure out, like other players had that lazy passing mentality, and the other team was just out hustling us. They were pushing us around in the down low. And then they finally woke up in the third quarter. Like, okay, hey, let's play some defense. Let's communicate.
Shout out to Joey SP06. He said he was at the game. The crowd was dead first half.
Oh, yeah. I even think, hey, Joey, were they booing? I thought I heard them say booing.
J-Rod was like clamoring for the boos. He's like, you should be booing the Nets right now.
I didn't do K dirty. I guarantee you, I'll bet you if you find a thing, Kevin Durant will talk about his turnovers.
Yeah, he was wild with the turnovers.
Like he had a bad passing game. He just did, right? He's still out there and dropped 38. He's still KD, and he hit clutch baskets. He hit some big
efficient.
threes,
he was scoring, but the turnover was crucial. Like, it was bad.
It was like watching James Harden, right? Like James Harden would go out there and give you.
This was a James Harden turnover game.
He would give you like 20 to 30 points sometimes, and then he would still give you like 10 assists, and he had like 9 rebounds. He had a couple steals, but then he would have like 7-8 turnovers, and you're like, yo, that's just, it is what it is. Listen, players, somebody said it best. Every good NBA team in the season has a game like they did today in the course of a season. And every great player once in a while is going to have a shit ton of turnovers. And unfortunately, that was KD's night. Doesn't take away from all the other shit he did in the game, but
yeah. Somebody said got some ref sucks and boo second quarter. Oh yeah. I heard the ref suck. Thing. Shout out Joey though, man. That's what's up going to the game, bro.
Hey, did you actually get to meet Jay from BK in that game?
Nah, I didn't meet him. I met my the source though that I had.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, I gotta get Jay's number because like I can't, bro. Like I couldn't tweet, I couldn't get anything on my phone in the spin up plays, bro. Like that's how bad service was.
Yeah,
like
I still got this old ass man on the screen, man.
Yeah, I gotta get Jay's number. So like this time, like I'll call him and just like, yo, where you at?
I'm kind of bummed because I had a lot of plans. I'm actually gonna be going back to soon work, and but now everything got pushed back and keeps me from, because I was trying to squeeze in a Nets game. I'm still trying to think about it, but I'm not sure if it's going to work out yet.
I think the next time I'll go is I'm going to try to hit a playoff game. I don't know if maybe if it's the first round. I should just go to the first round because I don't know. Who knows where we'll go from after the first round. But I think my next game will be a first round. That's what I'm planning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, real quick to my question, we should get out of here. I asked you earlier, you got Bruce to re-sign, you have Claxton to re-sign, you have Drummond to re-sign. We have Claxton and Bruce's bird rights, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. If you don't trade Joe Harris, we ain't signing all them dudes.
No.
I hope to God we keep Drummond. I don't know. See, that's the thing, man. I don't know how. I think with Drummond by now, you know exactly what you're going to get. And I think he has the potential to get in better shape and be more active next year. But I still think as much as Claxton and Bruce have both been playing really well, there is the potential of streak at like the streakiness, like, are we in one of those good grooves, and then we'll see what happens. And plus Claxton, if they're going to give Claxton the bag, this motherfucker better be doing the best offseason working out that he's ever done in his life. Like,
yeah,
I know Bruce looks like he's a dog, looks like he always stays in shape, but straight up, if we're giving Clax the bag,
would you drop Clax? That would be the person.
No, I'm not saying drop him. I'm just saying, like, honestly, if you had to drop somebody out of those three, I'd probably drop Bruce. I would probably keep Claxton because I think you can still go out and get somebody else that can be just as effective as Bruce. And plus, I quite honestly want a taller wing defender shooting three. Like, I love Bruce, and I love what he's given to this team right now. He's inhuman, right? Like, he's playing out of his mind, and I'm there for every minute of it. But if you're telling me to sign all you have to sign all three, and you don't get rid of Joe, and you got to let one of them go. I want to keep Drummond, man. I love what Drummond brings, what he's helping to this team, but I do kind of want to
keep him also. Yeah. Shout out Cypher. He said the only way we sign Drummond is if he takes a minimum. We can't pay him more because we don't have his rights.
Exactly. Yeah. So he may be odd man out because of that, but who knows?
Again, I think if our salary cap is, like I said, I think we're over cap. Yeah, if our salary cap is really slim, then we can't give Drummond no big bag. Well, I know he doesn't probably expect him to get a big bag, but I'll be shocked if a team offers him like the bag. But like I said, his value went up after those couple games he's been with us. His value definitely went up. Like people definitely are like, this Drummond guy, maybe he's back.
And the only other thing that I can think of that would allow us to keep all three of those is you trade Joe Harris, remove a bunch of money off the books. Allows you to re-sign some guys. Maybe Kyrie, his extension. Well, no, because he still can accept next year, so that's out of the window. You can't really change anything with his contract, so they're gonna have to get really creative next year. Thank God Seth's gonna be here still, but I don't know. They got some interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens in the offseason, and depending on how this season goes, I think it's highly gonna decide on Drummond. I think Drummond likes being home. I think he likes being here. I think he likes being with this team.
I think he wants to stay.
So hopefully that'll be in our favor. But yeah. Sorry to stall your guys' ending. I just wanted to come up and drop that info.
That was mad funny. The boozy fade though, that's hilarious.
Bro, the reverse first round.
Yo, you show up with the boozy fade. I'm not
say about a show up like Kurt Angle, with the
I do my own, but I do my own. I put a 1 on or whatever it is.
You cut your own hair?
You got your own hair? Okay,
when it's a 1.5, I can pretty much, and then I'll usually go to the barber and just have them either line it up, fade it a little bit, and then just call it a day. But I don't know yet.
I would save so much money if I could do my own fade and line my shit up, bro. A lot of people would save you a lot of money. Yo, Shubs, how much money would we save so that we could do our own lineup?
Bro, I didn't think spending $25 was so unjust for a haircut.
Are you still waving your hair, Chubbs? Or did you give up?
I gave that up a month.
Because it's tough because you gotta use the mirror and then you gotta do the back too. I know people who can do it. They use the mirror. They have the mirror.
That's what I wanted to ask. That's what I wanted to ask Chubbs. Chubbs, where you gotta send me a link. Where did you get the smaller beanie that you're rocking? Because I want one, but I can't. I don't.
That black beanie I rock.
Yeah.
It's online. It's called Shein.com. SHEIN.
Wait a minute. What is it?
SHEIN.
SE.
That's a regular black beanie. It came with a dark gray one and a black one.
Repeat that because I'm stupid right now.
SHEIN.
Yo, she said you got to get the boozy fade with the Nets Kingdom logo in the back.
Shein what? It's just it. Shein.com.
Yo, that's hilarious. Saying got to get the boozy with the Nets Kingdom logo.
The Nets King, bro. The trip,
the NK,
bro.
The NK with the back of it.
And what's it called, bro?
NK.
You can just look up beanie. But the thing is that the one I got, that shit sells out quick, so it's probably gonna be sold out when you look for it.
Yo, imagine.
I saw a lot of.
Imagine some random viewer with the NK just on the back of their head, bro.
Is it the minimalist beanie? What is it? What is it?
It's a minimalist beanie.
I saw a lot of cool Nets gear I haven't seen.
It's just $3, bro.
AJ, I'm so excited to go to that team store, bro. Yo, with that,
I'm saying I saw Nets gear that people that were wearing Nets gear that people were wearing they up don't get me wrong, the Clays upgraded their merch, but it's still it's okay. I've still seen
got Ben Simmons jerseys.
Actually, I don't think I saw.
Let's hope I don't get massively disappointed.
I didn't see any Ben Simmons when I went. I might not go all the way around though.
They still got those big ass old retro New Jersey jackets that no one gets.
Yeah. Look, I saw a whole bunch of jerseys and New Jersey.
What is it, $250, bro?
Yeah.
But
I can tell you before,
New Jersey Nets windbreakers.
The best Nets gear that I've seen they be on those little stores Fanatic stores or those mom and pop stores or those Dick's Sporting Goods.
Dude,
Those are the best Nets gear I've
only
seen.
buys Nets gear off of.
See, I was gonna get these ones right here.
Like
They're
the vintage Nets gear. Like,
I mean, you're cool with that. That's still similar to what I got.
Tough. Yeah, you
yeah.
get that
They're
one.
small. They're
That's on Amazon.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
They ain't got options. No, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I can't do it. It's getting hot, man. I'm about to start working out. Like I've been a lazy motherfucker for too long. So.
Okay, get a kufi then.
A what?
A kufi.
What the hell's a kufi?
A kufi.
Yeah, go kufi. Nah,
how do you spell that?
Buddy.
How do you spell that?
A kufi is the that's like what the what's he call them wears.
How do you spell
Islamic
it?
people wear?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, get one of those.
Islamic people wear.
No, I got a question for y'all. Just like, what are you doing if you just see someone with a fucking Blake Griffin jersey on? Just a Brooklyn Nets Blake.
That would be weird.
Nah, dude, you need to get a fucking Drummond jersey, bro. You need to get
do they sell those?
Jersey.
They sell those?
If they sell those at the Clays and they don't have a Ben Simmons jersey, I will buy a Andre Drummond jersey.
I don't know if they stopped doing this, but I remember during the 1920 season, you can get custom jerseys. So you can get a jersey, you can customize it to the player's name and the number. So I don't know if they do it, but it was like I managed to get a Jared Allen Bed-Stuy jersey off of that, and it was like $150 for that.
If they don't have it in the store, that's how you get it because
I can order a custom jersey off Fanatics now, but like that's so much money.
A Nets jersey?
It's extra money. It's so much extra.
You can order a custom Nets jersey of any player if they don't have them for sale, like they do. So you can.
They're all like it's like 40 more bucks than an actual jersey.
I want to.
Well, that's how I did mine. I got number 7, and then I got Saint on the back. So
I could never. That's fire, but like I could never get like a name like Rage on the back of my jersey.
I can't. I have a problem with putting another man's name on my back. I just always have.
I don't know. I
don't know why, but
my dad's the exact same.
I love KD and 7's my numbers, so I thought it was fitting, and I'm always gonna have that jersey.
I just can never see myself with Rage on the back of my jersey.
Speaking of jerseys, I managed to get a custom white Basquiat jersey.
Oh.
It's a regular Basquiat, but it's white.
If that's our jerseys next year, like bro, like you see the jerseys that you see our city jerseys now, yo, I'm not gonna lie, these are cursed.
Yo,
and I told AJ
they still look good. I don't care cursed or not.
A white Basquiat jersey would kill him. A white Basquiat jersey would kill.
Should I
do it? Wait, what's the price?
Yo,
$20?
Nah.
Should I do it, bro?
$20.
Should I do it?
$20.
Yo, that's hilarious. Yo, say if I ever see you with that would be bad.
Should I do it?
The Koofy beanie.
No, but that's different, yo. That's not even like, come on.
Yo, that's wicked, yo.
Yo, when you don't know if you want a snapback or a beanie, but you just go for the latter. What is that, man? What is
that? Wait, go to the side. Wait, go back. Okay. Go to the side. Let me see how it looks from the side. Oh.
That just looks like a
It looked like it's a cap, but it's like not a cap. It's like
it looks like a mixture between a snapback, a bucket hat, and a beanie.
Yeah, it's like a Kangol, but it's not a Kangol. It's like a
what color should I get? Yo, black.
Yeah,
black,
black,
brown or green.
Black.
All right, I'm gonna order it.
And then we gotta do the net. Put the NK stitch on the front too, yo.
On the side or the back.
Yeah.
Here, where did my other one go?
The NK, no, the NK on the side. Yeah, it'll be better on the side.
Yeah, the NK on the side was what it said. Yo, imagine just AJ. Imagine just seeing me at a Nets game, and you're just like, bro, and and the first thing you recognize me by is just a fucking fat, just Drummond on the back of my jersey.
Drummond jersey.
Should I do it?
Just Drummond.
Bro. I'm totally doing that.
Nash, bro, why do you have a Blake jersey? If it's a Nets jersey, why?
You said why?
Why?
I have a Blake jersey. Somebody said Ben is pretty much a clothing advertisement.
A white Basquiat KD jersey would be so fire.
I literally have that. Hold on. Let me get it.
Kylie said she would pay to see you in that same.
All right, next when I get it.
You buying it?
Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna buy it. Just
he said y'all laughing, but them hats was all the rage in the mid 2000s.
Yeah. Right?
Those hats was hitting in the 2000s, bro. Yo, I can't, bro.
A custom Andre Drummond, like would I pay $170 for that? no, but like if I just have at that point, like maybe if I just have like money to spare, I'm like, you know what, fuck it. Imagine
Yo,
me
who's from
doing
China, bro? Somebody from China in here? Look at that. Is that Japanese or is that Chinese?
Okay, so like this is a custom, so it's not like authentic, but this was a custom. Like I bought like last year, and it took like a whole fucking year for it to come. This is like the custom white Basquiat.
Oh,
It looks clean as fuck, no?
that shit fire.
It look clean as hell, no?
You can take
Damn.
the tag off it.
Let me see. Damn, that is fire.
It's clean. It's literally just white, but it looks so much cleaner.
Damn, so you got to get that custom? Damn.
Yeah, but it got held up due to COVID, so it was like
a white Basquiat jersey would be fire, but I feel like I just like the black ones better.
KD asked for that, and I think they didn't give it to him. They were like,
"This is tough. You can't front."
I think KD asked for the white Basquiat.
I have so much just Basquiat gear in general. Like I have 2 Basquiat hoodies, and I have a Kyrie Basquiat jersey.
Yeah, I need more like different type of. I need either the KD gray jersey, the gray statement one, and I might need a Basquiat. But
I have a Harden gray statement jersey. Oh my god!
Oh, ew, bro, delete that.
Bro said delete that, bro.
Delete that.
Bro said delete that. Yo, it's currently at a place where I do not know where it is actually. Like,
okay,
I have no
I'm just
clue.
saying.
Callaway, where I got this off of eBay, but the person selling it don't even exist no more. So I don't know. It probably
this person don't even exist. I'm crying.
Well, it probably came from China, but it's still a good cop though. Like this shit clean as hell.
That's fire.
How much did you pay for it?
It was like $30, and it's decent quality too. So it's damn.
No, I only like me personally. Like I don't know why, but I just can't like really buy like a knockoff. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just can't. Because if I see a jersey for like $30, I'm like, yeah, there's just no way I'm buying that.
I'm saying burn that.
Bro, so no, but
she was talking about the Harden. She's talking about the
Harden. Yeah, I might burn mine.
The problem was I bought like a replica jersey one time, and bro, like the numbers were so fucking heavy. It was like taking off the jersey was a pain.
How are the numbers heavy?
The material was like heavy. I don't know how to explain it. Like the material was.
Let me answer the super chat. Thank you, Alan, for the super chat. He said, "I'm late. Can y'all talk about Patty? What happened to him?" Yeah, Patty wasn't good. He came off the bench, and like I said, we thought he was going to come off the bench hitting, and he was not hitting.
A massive disappointment, but it happened because
he just got phased out. Like I said, Seth was super hot, so Patty got phased out late in the second half. Steve Nash was like, "I'm good with Seth." Yeah, he was like, "I'm good with Seth." Patty, you stay on the bench. That's it.
Patty really went over 4.
He went over 4. How many minutes did he play?
He played 17.
And it's tough because you got to look at Patty. Patty is almost like a mirror of what Joe Harris was doing for this team, right? Like he's been the healthiest, the most minutes. He's been there, but instead of like having his moments in the playoffs right now, he's starting to have them now, you know, and I think there's a lot of reasons for it. I still believe in Big Shot Patty. I do. Every time he seems to do better is when he literally does not have that. Like he's still, it's like, how do I say this? The guy can hit big shots in pressure situations, but only when he is not relied on to be a starter, right? Like it just, he seemed to hit that more often than not. And it sucks that because we've seen what he can do. He's come out where he's had, I think, a handful of games where he can hit fucking like 7 and 8 to 9 threes in a game. And it sucks that it's not being consistent. But quite honestly, I remember when I used to say this about Joe, and I still feel the same way about Patty. Both of these players were being asked to do things that is not what they are as a player. Doesn't diminish their skill. It's just I think there is a line and a level at which they should be, and they are their most effective. And right now, Patty's just not in that. They haven't been using Patty to what we really need him for. They've asked him to do way more than he really should be. It's obvious he's a defensive liability. It's obvious that he shouldn't be doing starter minutes, right? Like he's most effective at controlled moments, limited minutes. When you have other people on the floor that take the attention, that's when you put Patty in.
Yeah, Patty. Patty's been going through it, man.
Our best situation with Patty is just like, man, he just needs to sit in the corner and just take shots like that. He's not missing straight corner threes where he's not moving around. Like it shows you like he's not making shots consistently off of a I don't know. Like
he's had a lot of he's had a lot of wide open shots, but even the ones that he's been like you said, like off the screen, like the other teams have been doing a great job at just getting him out of rhythm. And Patty needs that rhythm. He is not a guy that's going to go up and create his own shot.
You didn't have about that.
Yo, AJ, can I ask you why you put the comment here up top of the comment that on the screen?
Because this is how this is what Joey's doing while Patty's
yeah.
Patty's been not cooking. Joey's
No. What
Rowan
said.
Oh, he put mad Australian flag. I think is he Australian?
Dude, what are you
Probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Patty's Australian.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say Row A. Are you Australian? Because he put like
Ben Simmons is also Australian, so
yeah. You repping the Australian now.
All right, I just ordered all those beanies. This is gonna be awesome.
Yo, you ordered a kufi?
All of them?
Yo, you dropped $20 for that?
Hell yeah, dude.
Kufi? You dropped a kufi?
It's all for the stream, bro.
Did you cop the kufi?
Not the last one I showed. It's like you can get. It's not technically a kufi. It's different. It's not.
Oh, you just got the regular beanie then.
I got the beanies, but then I got that last one that showed like the
with
brim.
the cap.
Yeah,
the brim hat. Oh. Yeah. Yo, definitely wear that on the street. That's mad funny, bro.
Hey, dude.
Oh, shout out Roe A. He said, "Yeah, you're Australian." Shout out all the Aussies in the chat, man. Big up. Shout out Jack, to Cakes Boo, all the Australians that we rock with out here, bro. Yeah, one of them nights, man. One of them nights.
It's all good.
At least we won.
Wins a win, you know. Wins a win, chat. Wins a win. Hope the Nets should play home games, New Jersey. Yeah, everybody's been talking about that, but looks like it's a no-go for the New Jersey Prudential Center. The Prudential Center. I'll hop right on that Jersey Transit and go right to Jersey. But you know, I guess it's there's a lot of things that have to happen, I guess, for the Nets to do that, which is weird. I thought like
that all happened in like a month. Like
yeah, I thought like Josiah, like I said, it's not like we're permanently moving. We can just keep everything there. It's just it'll be a couple games in the new arena. Like I don't see why can't do that. Can't do that.
You know, just a little bit.
Like, you know, just a little playoff run in the arena, like a little playoff run. Like come
just
on,
a little bit, like just a little
16 games,
just a championship.
Well,
16 games in an arena. Like come on, we just go right back to Barclays next year. You know,
right.
Well, I'll add this then, I guess, to make it interesting before we head out. The Bulls have lost 8 of their last 11 since All-Star break and are 2 games ahead of the 7th seed.
What?
Yeah.
Damn, they slipped that much?
Their next games are the Bucks twice, Cavs, Heat, Celtics, Wolves, and Clippers.
I went to a game where they almost lost to the fucking Pistons.
Yeah, and look at it this way. Unfortunately for them, Lonzo is still out. I don't know if Caruso came back yet, but they're not playing the best basketball, so it could make things interesting. I think we should now start looking at the Bulls.
They could really drop, bro. They could lose those next 2 and then be dropped.
Realistically, I could see Toronto if they keep form, they jump Cavs and Bulls.
Toronto's gonna be the 6th seed, no cap.
Yo,
like the way they're playing, bro. They're gonna be the 6th seed.
My thing is, I don't know why I'm really not like scared of the Bulls like at all.
I'm not scared of anybody if we're full health, but that's the thing. If we're not full health,
I shouldn't say scared. Like it's just not a team like that. It's not a team that I really am like. This team can really take us.
Okay, see, that's the problem. Like if we are not, how do I say this? All right, if we're not full strength. All right, okay. Let's go to the worst case scenario. Kyrie doesn't get to play home games, right? Let's just go worst case scenario. And you have Ben and KD. I'm not afraid of the Bucks. I think the Heat will be tough. I'm not worried about the Bulls. Let's see who else is out there in the East that will be tough. And think that Philly game would definitely be interesting, even if it wasn't Kyrie. If Kyrie was there, yeah, I still think we can beat them. It just, yeah, man. I just, it really comes down to like, because if you get Ben back and he's effective, like that changes the dynamic drastically. But
Ben's so huge. Like I just like people. People need to understand. Like this guy, there's so many points in like the game.
the
Where you're like,
Celtics. Oh yeah, I
my
forgot
gosh,
the Celtics.
we just need Ben. We just need Ben to just. We just need to get a stop, and we just like Ben's just like if there's someone that's just killing us the whole game, there's just someone we can just put on him.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing. Worst case scenario, no Ben, no Kyrie. I'm sorry, we're not winning the chip, right? If you have Kyrie halftime through the playoffs and something worst case scenario, Ben can't play, we're done. It's only a matter of time. We're done. Like we're not winning it without.
Did you see what Jay tweeted earlier? I just peeped this. He said Ford. It's so funny seeing everybody on Team Clax now. He said 4 years, $38 million. Time to give Clax the bag.
No, AJ's been eating popcorn, bro.
Yo, Jay.
He's just been
and Jay even tweeted out about giving the bag to Bruce Brown.
Jay went from getting rid of Clax ASAP.
Bro went from former 15th man Bruce Brown. He'd always say it, former 15th man Bruce Brown.
Bruce Brown, the 15th man, and then from WC to give him the bag.
My boy Bruce Brown could not get a break. Oh, bro, it was just 15th man, bro. 15th man.
I mean, listen, nobody. Maybe there's like 3 people in chat that stuck by Bruce, but that man, everybody was. Everybody was out on him. That's Clax for legit reasons. You saw potential, but you also saw the effect of James Harden, which I'm now convinced James Harden is one of the main solid reasons why Bruce Brown and Clax were not playing the way they should be. I felt like Clax relied way too much on Harden, and now you're seeing Clax do things that we were asking him to do. It's like now that Harden's not there, it's forced him to play the game that you've wanted him to play as far as from the offensive end, right? Like the tip-ins, he's been hustling more to get rebounds than he ever was before. He's looked to attack. I mean, how many wide open dunks has he had numerous times lately? Things that, like, I don't know. It just felt like he was waiting for fucking Harden half the time just to give him a lob. And and now you're seeing a difference of that. Like I said with Clax, just come on, bro, right? Like ride this into the playoffs, show that you want to be here, show that you deserve the money. And if you get it, whatever it is, please do that work because the potential's there. It's just health and consistency is Clax's biggest issues. So we'll see.
It's just a health thing.
It is health and consistency.
Well, I knew he had this. I knew he was like this, but it's just a health thing. I guess somebody said let JJ walk. He'll get my Uncle Jeff. The Nets play the Raptors in the play-in. Kai can't play. No, Cherry. The Raptors recently just lifted their.
Lifting it April 1st is when it'll start.
Yeah, Cherry Gloria, the Raptors just recently lifted their vaccine thing. So basically, Kai just needs a negative COVID test to enter Canada. Now, to play in the arena, I guess that still has to be figured out, but there's optimism towards him playing in Toronto. Like, right. He just needs a negative test. There's optimism. I'm pretty sure he'll be able to play in Toronto. If they're lifting the mandate on the country, I'm pretty sure he's going to play in the arena. Of course, he needs that negative test, though, but he gets tested every week, of course.
I mean, right now, I haven't heard everybody.
Yeah, Kyrie got COVID.
People are tweeting out again the thing, and they're asking the question mark because what was released is reading that way. So we'll see. I think hopefully there's a little bit more clarity on that. But as far as what everybody's thinking is with a negative test, Kyrie can go. So we'll see. I don't know yet. I'm not going to hang my hat on that 100% yet. I need a little bit more clarification.
Yeah, I mean, they know for sure they're going to lift the Canada mandate, but we don't know about the arena yet. That's basically what it is, right?
There's a mandate in there.
Ooh, and did you hear what Bruce said? They're just doubling Kevin Durant, and their teams are still trying to disrespect me like I can't hoop. So I'm just taking advantage of it. Definitely puts a chip on my shoulder. That's what Bruce said after the
Off
game.
your shit, Bruce Brown.
Capitalizing off the attention KD gets and the work he puts in behind the scenes.
Yeah.
All right, you should get out of here. We probably keep talking.
Yeah, we're out there. Here's what it is. We'll be back one day. See y'all.
All right, y'all.
That's crazy.
Much love.
I'll be full healthy.
Out of
back
protocols.
in the game on Monday. Out of protocols.
With the
rocking the beanie, with the
kufi.
Yeah, the
kufi
brimmed.
Kufi. Yo, that is crazy, bro.
Hey, cool. I did the skull cap and I did the do rag. Okay, now it's my turn.
The do rag.
The do rag. Cool. Yo, where else could you get this?